evening, everybody, and welcome to Season 11 of Quiz Night. How are you all doing out there? It me. Hi. And we're kicking things off straight away with some wipeouts if you want to get in. HDKJ, that is the room code that you need to enter in to play the game. How am I sounding at the moment? Because things have happened. Thank you for the £5 donation there. Tips, appreciate that. Hope you're doing well this evening. And 1,000 bits from Mr. Puzzle Dan saying... Season 11, baby. Absolutely. Thank you very much for the 1,000 bits there. Plus also to Curlo for the very memorable 34-month resub says 505, 160. It's a good scoreline, that. Thank you very much for the 34-month resub there. PL Jogging with a 24-month, 2-year resub there. Thank you very much for that. Amy with a 27-month resub, the triple baby. Thank you very much for that. G Isers with a 31-month resub, Season 11 hype. And Clive of Legend with the bloody 4-year resub. Bloody hell, Clive, and you're still here with us. What have I done? What have I done to you? Well, I hope you're doing well. Thank you very much for the 4-year resub, and also to Ora with the 11th resub, and Efra Blackjack earlier with a follow as well. Goodness gracious me. Crazy that we are now into the 5th year of Quiz Night, and we have someone here, Clive, who spent pretty much all that time around here alongside me, which is impressive. Thank you very much for that. Yeah, the reason I'm asking for why I'm possibly sounding a bit different is because, yeah, I had to do the Windows reset. I finally had to do it. The PC succumbed to it. So what I was experimenting with a week and a bit ago was I was experimenting with some machine learning stuff, and to do that nice and fast on my graphics card, because I've got an RTX card, I might as well make use of it, because this is hardly doing anything to it at the moment. To make the most of it, you need to use the CUDA cores on it. So you install the CUDA toolkit to make use of the CUDA cores, and then you go churning away your data. So I did all that, and I did some machine learning stuff, although I ended up just running it off of Google Colaboratory because it was just much easier doing it that way. But then I came to check OBS for, sort of getting things prepped ahead of the next season. And thankfully, I had an extra week off in the gap. Yeah, when I checked OBS, suddenly my webcam didn't want to capture. And also, I couldn't close OBS. It would always crash. It wouldn't cause a blue screen or anything. It would just crash. So I thought, okay, let's just side install the latest update of OBS to see if it does anything for me. No, that doesn't do a damn thing. So that still caused the crash. So what I ended up doing is then starting to uninstall the CUDA drivers, CUDA toolkit off of my machine. It was at that time Windows decided I'm going to try a Windows update at this time as well, because you're doing things and I can do things as well. Absolutely the worst time to install Windows updates is when you're also doing potentially driver updates at exactly the same time, because when Windows Update fails to do the update, which I know that my PC has been doing for the past year and a bit now, is it's failed to do Windows Update, and I've just sort of, accepted that fact, because that means Windows Update just doesn't work and I don't get any of the latest stuff. But when that happens, it needs to restore your Windows install back to the way it was before the Windows Update triggered. And that's fine if it's just the Windows Update going on. But because CUDA Toolkit was uninstalling at that time, it then tried to fix it by fixing my drivers on the graphics card. But it fixed it by completely removing the drivers. It just completely removed them. PC had no knowledge of them whatsoever. No way of getting into Windows at all. So I tried the Windows Startup Repair. That didn't work. Tried to boot into safe mode. I couldn't even do that. I then installed the Windows installation media onto this little guy here and tried running some tools off of that. That didn't work. The only thing that I was left to do was to essentially reinstall Windows at this point. So what you are currently seeing now is me on a brand new install of Windows. Thankfully, I've been able to keep pretty much all of my data intact because the modern Windows installer put stuff into a windows.old folder, which you can then cherry pick data from after the fact. However, of course, configuration things like for OBS and for Pretzel and various things like that, those don't necessarily make their way over all the time. So I've had to reconfigure my OBS layout to the way it was. Thankfully, I have a Series 2 sort of version 2 template that I can just work from. But it does miss the wheel cam layout and also an extra couple of layouts that are sort of nice to have in my system. So that doesn't quite work. And I also don't have my Stream Deck set up yet with it because I didn't have a backup of the Stream Deck layout for that. So I'm currently just running everything through OBS, and I do still have my soundboard. Like, that still works, thankfully, because I coded that myself. You see, this is why you code your stuff yourself, folks, because then you know where things are and know how to set them back up again. So thankfully, I'm in a situation where I can continue from where I am with a couple of side setbacks here and there, but it seems to be okay. I know that the microphone is not being ducked by the desktop audio, which is normally a thing I do have. So me talking over music is going to be slightly harder to hear, but thankfully we don't have much noise to talk about in these games. So all good, I suppose. So I was very thankful to have the extra week off just to get my PC all configured. Yeah, that was the thing. Plus, other things been going on with the family. I did sort of very briefly mention it when my parents came in on my 4-year anniversary stream. And unfortunately, that particular family member is still having problems. It's not good, but is in hospital and is hopefully on the mend. So sending some love out to you, and hoping for a very, very swift recovery. And if you are watching me in hospital, then hello, welcome, because normally you don't have the chance to do so. You normally go straight to bed. No, hope you're doing well and hope you're recovering nice and swiftly. But yeah, it is a brand new season. We have reset all the doots. Obviously, you've just managed to accrue some doots there for playing Who Knows Where. Thank you, Pop Ramen, for that question set from Who Knows Where there. Some lovely questions in there. Potentially some things in the wrong places and maybe some things that are out of date. But the pack is at least a month old since to when it was supposed to be broadcast. So, yeah, it's it's been sitting there for a while. It's finally gotten its way out, though. But we now have winning lines. No, there's other W word. All the W words right now. Wipeout. Wipeout is what we have for you this evening, and then we have Secret Fortune later on. So we do have some National Lottery games later on as well. HDKJ is the room code to enter in if you would like to play this game. This does not have a lobby entry throughout, so if you want to play, enter in now, even if you can't really get into on the first board, because we still have 3 boards to play throughout this game. We've got boards by in alphabetical order. What are they? We've got 8 Minky, DMM, and Josh Dodd. That is the authors of the 3 boards that we have for you this evening on Wipeout. Where is Brunei is the new where is Kazakhstan? Yeah, something like that. But yeah, I'm hoping everything is still going to work fine with all of this. Yeah, I think we should just get straight into the game. It is now 12 minutes past 8. I've done all my opening waffle, which I knew I was going to be going through because it's the new season and growing pains with the tech, essentially. But what does mean is I need to press the button in Discord, because I normally have a Stream Deck layout for Wipeout. But thankfully, I still have the buttons in my... did I say Discord? I meant Unity. In my Unity inspector that I can use to control the game. So, I think we're ready. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and... let's play Wipeout.
Let's play Wipeout.
Is Whiskers back for season 11? She is kicking around somewhere, probably on the bed, trying to keep warm, but she may make an appearance later on. Yeah, something like that, Matt. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. So, let's get on with our first board, which comes courtesy of Ape Minky. First board is... What's your ein? What's your ein? What are you thinking about this one then, chat? What do you think about this? So your information on this board is the following. If I can press the right button. Which of these adjectives relates to an animal in either of the Western zodiac or the Chinese zodiac? See, it's a bit timely because we are into the Chinese New Year. So, as an example, if there were a zodiac sign that represented by a wolf, then you would probably choose the lupine one or lupine one. And, of course, happy Chinese Year of the Rabbit, that is the lapine one. Now, those two won't make an appearance on this board, but there will be 16 other possible options to pick from, 11 of which will be adjectives related to an animal in either the Western or Chinese zodiacs. 5 of them you must avoid because they are wipeout answers. If you are new to wipeout, you're going to be seeing the 16 answers come up and they will have a number 1 through 16. You'll then have 45 seconds to submit as many of those answers that you believe are correct. To do so, just send me a message or multiple messages with the numbers that you believe are correct. You can submit up to 11 because there are 11 correct answers. Once all the answers are in, we will then start marking the answers, and the more answers that you give that are correct, the more points you get. Simple as. However, hit 1 wipeout, the entire score goes down to 0. And yes, that does matter even in board 2 and 3, because if you hit a wipeout in board 2, anything you might have earned in board 1 also goes back down to 0. And yes, when you're whispering, whisper to Quizbot 3000 rather than to my account, but you can use public chat if you need to, if you're on mobile, because it's difficult to get to whisper window. If you're all ready then, let's see some answers.
Answers are...
And your 45 seconds starts now. I was worried then because there was a little bit of a delay until some answers came in, but thankfully it is still working. Try and give me at least 1 answer in each phase. You may as well do so even if you're on the 0. Oh, the lovely beeps. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. Give me at least a bit of 1. Sooty Cat, you're not giving me anything yet. Last few seconds. That there is time, and all of the answers on the board have been accepted by at least one of you somewhere, so this will be our only round of bidding. We nearly got to a second round of bidding last time we played Wipeouts, but we haven't done it for a while. Okay, let's start revealing some answers, shall we? Where's my button I need to pick this one. So I'm going to start off with the K9. 20 players have gone for K9, which of course is of the dog. Yes, Chinese zodiac. Last time round was in 2018 on the Chinese zodiac there for the year of the K9. Bot problems. No worries there, Sooty Cat. Hopefully be able to get in on the next board. Stop the count. Stop the count, says Topper. No, we must continue on. Go to the equine. Equine. That is correct. Yes, so equine is of horse, and that's the Chinese zodiac. Next time round will be Chinese zodiac 2026 is when it'll be the next year of the horse or equine. Next up, we've got the piscine. Piscine. Yes, fish, as in Pisces. Yeah, there you go. Is the Western Zodiac is Pisces. Piscine, very well done for that. Ali's already banked out on 1500. Of course, that's not safe just yet. He's still got 2 more balls to play. But you're not going to be getting a wipeout on this board. Next, ovine. Yes, of the ram, as in Aries is the ovine we're looking for there. No one banking on that particular answer. We continue on to porcine. Yes, porcine, as in pig. Pork kind of thing, I suppose you could work from there. Chinese Zodiac, 2019 was the last time it was the year of the pig. Matt the Ref there banking out 5,000. Tipster banking 3,000. But of course, not safe just yet. Moving on to Taurine or Taurine. Yes, as in the bull, Taurus, and also sometimes you can use that for the ox, for the Chinese zodiac in 2021. Taurine can sometimes be used for oxen as well as the bull. No one banking on that answer, but we are doing very well indeed. 5 answers up here are still good. 5, though, we need to avoid. Next, we're going to Caprine. Capricious? Capricorn, maybe? Yeah, Caprine is of the goat, as in Chinese zodiac next year, 2027. And, of course, Capricorn in the Western zodiac. The GOAT, the goat indeed. PL Jogging banking 7.5. Zeus also doing the same. And BC on 5,000. Still doing well. 4 left that are up here that are good. 5, though, we need to avoid. Now go to the bovine. Yes, ox specifically in this one here. Chinese 2021, as I mentioned earlier, is bovine. Matt Spratt banking 14,000, very strong score there. AJB 7.5, as well as Mr. Vertigo. Chris and AB Me also banking out 3,000 and 1,500 respectively. Still going on here. 3 left up here that are good. 5 to avoid. Go to the Vulpine for 7 players here. Vulpine. I mean, it's a good Pokemon, isn't it? Vulpix, yes. Presuming foxes, right? Oh no! But hello, new feature alert. So fortunately, yes, Vulpine is fox. Unfortunately, there are no foxes on either zodiac. But I have brought the mystery prize in now. So every once in a while there will be a mystery prize up on the board, and it will just give you a random amount of dupes for free outside of anything you are wagering. So congratulations to those that gave that wipeout answer. You just got yourself 2,445 dupes according to my logs here. So you got yourself a spot prize for giving me a wrong answer. So I thought, I will go for that. Hey, if you want to do that, Tone, absolutely. If you want to Photoshop a booby prize, then certainly do that. But yes, I thought I'd just bring it in as a little neat feature for those that like to go for the Hail Mary attitudes or whatever, want to go wipeout hunting, whatever. Gives it a nice little balance, because only one of them will potentially have the mystery prize, though. So just be aware of that. So there you go. Those players getting wiped out, but getting some bonus toots anyway. 3 right and 4 wrong left on the board to go to. The next one we're going to is Gauline? I'm not entirely sure on the pronunciation of that one. Either way, it's good. It's a rooster. The Chinese zodiac 2017 was the last time it was the year of the rooster. Mark banking out 22.5. Riff and Oni banking out 14 and 10.5 respectively there. Kelo banking on 3,000. Congratulations. Gallus is Latin for chicken. That makes a lot of sense. Okay. There's only 2 right answers left now. Where are we going? Ursine, you say? Ursine say 4 players. I'm afraid not, no. Ursine, of course, being of the bear variety, but there is no bear on either the Western or Chinese zodiacs, so is a wipeout answer, I'm afraid. Hard luck. Progs, Bassoonist, Drahuska, and Topper 1 Gaming. Don't stop the count! Unfortunately, no mystery prize behind that one, though. Next up, Murine. 3 players have gone for this. There's only 2 right answers up here. Murine? It is a good answer. Yes, the rat specifically here, which is the Chinese year 2020. Mice and other rodents are murines. Yes, as Mark says, mouse or rat. So well done, Cetra there, banking out your 7.5. Shadow and Drahuska did get a right answer, but they are in the wipeout zone. There is only 1 correct answer left from these 4 possible answers. And we're going to Sanguine. Diamond Ninja and Drahuska have gone for Sanguine. I'm afraid not. No, that is a sort of an adjective for describing someone as being confidently optimistic, or is you can also use it as a shade of red, is sanguine as well. It has nothing to do with animals, I'm afraid. So it's a wipeout there for Diamond Ninja and another one for Drahuska. Hard luck. This is counting wipeout. Wipeout counts. Yeah, of course it does. One right, two wrong left on the board. And we're going on to Angwine or Angwin. So take the S off, and we're left with Angwin now. Sintu's gone for it. Drahuska's also gone for it. That one is correct. So yeah, if you knock the S off, then you're actually fine. Angwin is of the snake. Next time that's around for the Chinese zodiac is in 2025. Is the year of the snake. Angwin was good, and that was our last good answer on the board. The other twos there, supine and corvine. We'll just quickly reveal those. Supine is an adjective that means lying face upward, and corvine, that there means no crows, as in there is no crow on any other zodiacs. So just quickly reveal them as wipeout answers. And that there is the end of board number 1, courtesy of Ape Minky. Thank you very much for that board. I appreciate that. A nice sort of gentle start for a few players there. 17 of you with a non-zero score. City Cat in the unique place of not actually getting a wipeout, but on 0. And then everybody else is playing catch-up, although a couple of you managed to get yourself a mystery prize. Ooh. So we're going to move on to board number 2. And it's a hound of a round. This one was written all the way back in 2021, folks, but is finally making its way out into the wild. So what do we think about this one? We are potentially continuing on with the Animalia theme. Yeah, potentially so. What do we think? Let's have a look, shall we? Okay, which 11 of these terms on the board are amongst the 222 pedigree breeds recognised by the Kennel Club in the UK, according to their website, thekennelclub.org.uk. So the Kennel Club is the oldest organisation for the breeding and showing of dogs, dating all the way back to 1873. We are looking for pedigree breeds named on their website. There may be other breeds listed here that are of dogs, but they are not pedigrees. You must avoid those. Only pick those that are pedigree breeds recognised by the Kennel Club in the UK. 11 will match that, 5 though will not. So if you're all ready, good luck.
Answers are
45 seconds starts now. I can feel the cold. That can only mean one thing. Apparently she doesn't want to jump up today. She just wants to open the door. Not coming through, City Cat. Who are you trying to whisper? Are you trying to whisper me, or are you trying to whisper Quizbot 3000? I saw that one. Sunny Cat, I just saw what your answer is. Don't answer with the text, answer with the numbers associated. Makes it a lot easier to pick them that way. So for that particular one that you submitted, you would have had to say number 5, I think, in that case. That makes more sense. Yeah. Okay, cool. Hello, Whiskers. You are definitely making an appearance now, are you? Okay. Come on. Come on then. Come on then. Come and say hi to chat. Come and say hi to season 11. There we go. Hello, Whiskers. Hi. Ain't no worries, Sudica. Everyone's got to start somewhere. There you go. There's a Whiskers. Meow. Meow, 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 meow. Yeah, season 11 has now officially started. She has graced her presence. Hello there. Also graced us with her presence, should I say. She heard there were dogs around, yeah, something like that. Right, so where were we all? 15 answers were accepted on the board, so that is enough to say that we are done on this round of bidding. Oh, yes, indeed, Whiskers, I know. So let's start revealing some answers, shall we? I'm going to start off with Great Dane. Good start there. Yes, a large working dog. German, not Danish. Astro from the Jetsons is an example, or Scooby-Doo, or Schmeichel from Coronation Street, and of course Marmaduke. They're all Great Danes. Good answer there. Mark, that was their only answer, getting out there, sitting on 23,000 now. Midgets, that was their only answer as well, sitting on 500. It's all good scoring. Next up, we've got the following. A Whippet. Whippet's real good. Yes, a small hound, like Greg's, flat caps, and Yorkshire tea is commonly associated with the North, is a Whippet. Matt Spratt, 14,500. You're banking out there. Moving on to board number 3. Congratulations. And we're moving on to Doberman, number 5. The one that we had Sooty Cat try to answer, but unfortunately did not come through. Doberman. It would have been a good answer, yes. Usually a Doberman Pinscher in North America. It's a large working dog with a long muzzle, named after a German tax collector, apparently. Riff, banking out 17,000, nicely done, only on 13,500. But soonest, all good for 1,500. Next up, we've got the Maltese. What, the Maltese Falcon? No, of course. Maltese is a small toy dog that looks ridiculous, according to DMM. Has no link to Malta in any way. Because they can bark constantly, they're also amongst the most abandoned dog breeds. Aww. More love for the Maltese. Mr. Versigo, 10,500 going to you. Well, not just yet. We've still got another ball to play. Even me banking 3,000. Next up, we've got Norwich Terrier. Norwich Terrier specifically? Yes, good answer. It's a small terrier, not to be confused with a Norfolk Terrier. They're quite rare. They are difficult to breed, and a typical litter consists of only 2 puppies. Chris banking at 10.5. Tipster 10.5, also the same. Pulls down on 7,500 prey. It's good for 1,500. Nicely done. And this is the first time Chris has had points going to round 3. It's a miracle. Well, got it all to lose in round number 3 then. All to play for. Okay, we're doing well. 5 answers on the trot. They're all good. How about this one? The Affenpinscher. 6 players have gone. We've not got any players here. 6 players have gone for the Affenpinscher. It's a good answer, though. It's a small toy dog known as a monkey terrier. Aff meaning ape or monkey in German. Or it's also known as the Black Devil, apparently. AGB, 12,500. Currently banked for you. And he's already played banking on that answer. Zeus is still looking for 2 answers. Matt's looking for 4. Drahuska, unfortunately, is in that overbid territory. They're looking for 6, but there's only 5 correct answers left on the board. So we'll be hitting at least 1 wipeout. Next up, we've got Saluki. It's a lovely name, that. 5 have gone for it. A Saluki. Yes, it's a medium-sized hound with quite long legs. Also, the fastest dog breed, according to Guinness World Records, is a Saluki. Clive banking 10.5, Sintu 8,000, Diamond Ninja 3,000. A lot of players banking out here. That's very good to see. There's still quite a few players still looking for 1 final answer, or maybe 2, or in Matt's case, 4. And there are just 4 left on the board now. Next up, we're going to the Welsh Hound. Matt the Ref, Drahuska, BC Shadow, and Proogs have all gone for this. The Welsh Hound. Oh no! That is the first answer again! It's another mystery prize! So, it is a hunting dog, but unfortunately a Welsh Hound is not a pedigree breed. There are Welsh Corgis, Welsh Terriers, and Welsh Spaniels, but no Welsh Hounds, I'm afraid. So I'm afraid it's a wipeout answer, but you do get a mystery prize! And the mystery prize, well, BC and Matt has already spoilt it. It's 689 doots. Congratulations. 689 doots going your way for that mystery prize. So that's our first wipeout answer. Hard luck to you 5, though, but you at least get yourself some consolation money there. Better than a kick in the teeth of a mum would say, says Proogs. 1 doot short. It's the RNG. I have no control over the RNG. Next up, we've got a Leon Burger. A Leon Burger. Only 4 players have gone for this. PL Jogging, Colo, Ali, and Drahuska in the wipeout zone. But it's a good answer. Yes, sounds like something you might order for a posh fast food restaurant in London. Literally, the trainer thought I was going to go down. But actually, it's a large working dog named after Leonberg in Germany. It's one of the breeds used by the Italian Coast Guard's Special K9 unit. Huh, more you know. PL Jogging Banking 12.5. Very good. Ali, 2,000 there. Colo, you're still looking for one. Same with Zeus. Same with Cetra. Still looking for one final answer to bank out for the next board. Giant idiot dog, says Jogging. Is that speaking from experience? Continuing on, we've got a bolognese. I mean, it's a lovely food, bolognese, but is it also a type of dog breed? Is it? It is, yeah. It's a small toy Bichon type dog. It looks like cotton wool with legs. Also a tasty meat sauce for pasta. God damn it, DMM. Same train of thought going on there. Cetra banking 15,000. It was a great score there going into the final board. Zeus, you're still looking for one. Colo, Topper, you're still looking for one. You Super Worry, says Topper. There's only 2 correct answers left on the board. 4 wipeouts to avoid. We're going to go to the Lanik Blue. Topper said it. Matt said it. Proogs said it. For the Lanik Blue. Stinky. For the wrong reasons. Lanik Blue's a cheese, I'm afraid, is not a dog breed. The closest you can get for a breed of dog is the Kerry Blue. That is a Kerry Blue Terrier for a dog. But Lanik Blue is edible, it says here. So I'm afraid it's a wipeout answer, but no mystery prize. Zeus and Colo left with answers at risk. We're going to go to Zeus. This is answer of Tibetan Spaniel. Colo didn't go for this, but Zeus did. The Tibetan Spaniel. It's a good answer, yep. A small utility dog, but not a true spaniel, which is a gun dog. It is quite floofy. Spelt F-L-O-U-F-F-Y. Oh, lovely. But a Tibetan spaniel is correct. Very well done, Zeus. Now taking the lead on 25,500 going into the final board. That's a lot of dudes at risk. Carlo, there's only one right answer left on the board, and you only have one to give. Have you given that final correct answer? Well, we're not going to that one just yet. We're going to the Yuzbashi first for Matt and Drahuska. Is this the final correct answer, or is it one of the other wipeouts? Yuzbashi. Not a dog breed. Yuzbashi is a Turkish military officer. Because of course it is. But apparently it's enough to say for Matt and Druska. It potentially was. No, it's a Turkish military officer. It's a Yuzbashi. So I'm afraid it's a wipeout answer. Back down to 0 once again. Colo, 1 in 3 chance now. And we're going to Druska again first. Pampas Deerhound. Is this the final correct answer, or is this one of the remaining 2 wipeouts? Pampas Deerhound. Oh. So, is a Brazilian hunting dog, but this is not a recognised pedigree breed in the UK, I'm afraid. So that's a very hard luck answer on that one. Does mean Colo, you're left with a 50-50 here between Bergamasco and Averoin Mastiff. Averoin, I have no idea how to pronounce that first, but anyway. Let's see what you've gone for. You've gone for that one that I can't read. The Mastiff, okay. Is the Mastiff the final correct answer on the board, or is it the final wipeout? I'm afraid not. It is not a dog. Averois is a fictional French province, I'm afraid. It is nothing to do with the dog breed. The last correct answer there, the Bergamasco, is a large pastoral dog from Italy. It is rustic looking, not to be confused with the Italian rugby playing family of the same name. Is a Bergamasco. So I'm afraid Colo, unfortunately, wiping back down to 0. Not the first time I've been shafted by Bergamasco. I'm afraid it's a wipeout, but you have one final board to claim some doots, as does everybody else as well. We have 20 players with a non-zero score. Zeus heading off at the moment, 25,500, and then its second place is Mark, 23,000, and in third place Riff on 17,000 doots. But all of that is still at risk going through to the final board. Remember, you still have to give me at least a bid of 1 to try and preserve any score, because if you give me nothing, I will give you a wipeout. I haven't been doing that to Sooty Cat because they've been trying to learn how to play the game, but hopefully they'll be able to get in on this final board, which is the Global Jukebox. Fortunately, we are steering away from Animalia for the final board. It is the Global Jukebox. That does not sound like an animal question. I'm afraid it is not, Riff. I mean, some of this might be animal related. Let's have a look. Which of these artists performed at the Live Aid concert in 1985? So this was written some time ago, actually, but it's rather timely because very recently they broadcast the entire thing again on YouTube live streaming. Yeah, if you missed it in 1985, you got the chance to watch the entire thing again over the internet over the New Year's period. So it was rather timely. Correct answers on here are artists that performed as part of the Live Aid concert on July the 13th, 1985. They will have performed either on stage at Wembley Stadium in London, John F. Kennedy Stadium in Philadelphia, or via a satellite link to the world feed. Incorrect answers do not fall into any of those 3 categories and are to be avoided. All answers correct at time of writing. This is subject to the official Live Aid set list, the 4 DVD commemorative set, and also various books for reference. Thank you once again to Josh Dodd Radio for this board. 11 of these artists did indeed perform at Live Aid in 1985. 5 of them did not, and you need to avoid them. Good luck. Here come your answers.
Answers are...
And your time starts now! 20 seconds. Hey, we've got an answer from Sooty Cat. That's good to see. And another one. 15 seconds left to get your bids in. A midget on the internet. There's still you get an answer from you. Otherwise, that 500 will go. Last few seconds now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that there is time. All of the answers have been accepted, so no more rounds of bidding. Unfortunately, a midget on the internet, he didn't give me an answer, means I have to do this thing. And wipe that 500 back down to 0. Hard luck. So, what are we looking at? Let's have a look at the bid rank, or maybe not. Live rank or not? Apparently these buttons don't do anything. Oh, that does. Oh, I didn't realise we still had that layout. Okay, cool. That's your total number of wipeouts and correct answers, apparently. But this is apparently the bid rank. Oh, that is the bid rank there. Yeah, Drahuska went with the bid of 11. Sintu with 7. Zeus at the top with just 4. Mark with just 3. Riff is just hoping for 1. So let's see how well you do. Everything here looks viable. That's the scary thing indeed, tipster. So let's start revealing some answers. We're going to start off with Paul McCartney. 14 players have gone for Paul McCartney. Yes, indeed. The London headliner sang, of course, Let It Be. But most of the song went unheard due to a broken microphone. No one banking out on that particular answer, though. So everyone's still at risk so far. But that is one of the 11 for Drahuska. You just watched the documentary on Live Aid and felt so good about this, and then almost none of the bands I remember are on the grid. Seems legit. Next up, we've got Madonna. Madonna, say 9 players. Yes, good answer. Despite being relatively new, Madonna performed a few singles in Philadelphia and then later joined the Thompson Twins and Nile Rodgers on stage to sing the Beatles' Revolution. Still again, no one banking out safe just yet. Drahuska did get that right, though, so he's not overbidding just yet. Next up, we've got Cliff Richard. 8 players have gone for Cliff. It is correct. Performed a world of difference from a practically empty television studio at around 2 in the morning. Poor Cliff. The only artist on this list to have performed via satellite link. satellite link, if I can get all my consonants in the right order and put my teeth in. Diamond Ninja, well done. You are safe on 4,500. We will be paying that out at the end of this board. Next up, George Harrison, say 8 players. George Harrison. I'm afraid not. No, George Harrison did not perform, but is widely regarded to have organised the first ever charity concert in aid of issues in Bangladesh, but did not perform at Live Aid in 1985. So I'm afraid that's a wipeout for Jogging, Matt, Clive, BC Bassoonist, Proogs, Topper, and Drahuska. Always hated charity, says Clive. Oh, goodness me. Well, hard luck there, but maybe, just maybe, you might get a mystery prize answer later down the line. We shall see. Next up, Dire Straits. 7 players have gone for Dire Straits. Yes, they performed Sultans of Swing as well as Money for Nothing and all of that alongside Sting. Chris, congratulations, you banked out 13,500. Suzzy Cat, it's good to see you finally getting some answers, and you have banked out 3,000. Congratulations. So, we're doing well here. 7 correct answers left on the board and 4 wipeouts to avoid. It does, Sooty Cat, it really does. Next up, we got Michael Jackson. 7 players have gone for Michael Jackson. I'm afraid not. May have been, sort of the perfect time for it, but no. He did not perform due to album commitments at the time. Did not play or perform at Live Aid in 1985. Hard luck there to Cetra, AJB, AB Puzzle Dan, Matt, Bassoonist, and Drahuska. Which smooth criminal put this in? Just on radio did. So hard luck there. Hard luck there. Oh no, Cetra had 15,500, risking it for an extra 1,000, all the way back down to 0. Oh, look there, Cetra. Hard luck. Oh dear, that's the brutality of the game. Hence why I put in the mystery prize stuff. 7 right and 3 wrong left to avoid. The Who is next. 7 players have gone for it. It's a good answer, yes. Reformed especially for the concert and performed at the Live 8 concert 20 years later due to the success. Riff Raccoon, banking out 17,500. Congratulations to you. 6 right, 3 wrong left now. And we go to Bruce Springsteen. We only have Shannamain in the scoring territory. Everybody else is already in the wipeout zone here. So hopefully, Shannamain, you got this right. Bruce Springsteen, the boss? I'm afraid not. A huge global star in 1985, but Springsteen now says he regrets turning the opportunity down. Yeah, he actually was offered it, but did decide to turn it down. Oh, goodness me. Hard luck there, Shannamain, and everybody else already in the wipeout zone. There's 2 wipeouts to avoid now and 6 correct answers to hit. Where are we going next? Mark is hoping Adamant is enough to secure their prize. Adamant? Yes, performed just 1 song, and according to the OCC, it's the only song to be played at the concert that went down the charts the following week. Mark, it's good enough for you to bank out 26,000 dutes. Congratulations. Zeus is still looking for 1 answer to bank out. Sintu's looking for 2. Oni's looking for 1. Mr. Vertigo's looking for 1. Tips is looking for 1. Coda's still looking for 3. Goodness me. Where are we going next? Alison Moye, Zeus, Sintu, Oni, Colo, all looking for Alison Moye. That's a good answer. Didn't get her own set, but performed alongside Paul Young with That's the Way Love Is. Very well done. Zeus banking out 30,500 dutes. What a great start to the season that is. Only banking 15,000. Congratulations. Sintu's still looking for 1. Colo, you're still looking for 2 more correct answers. We now go to Sade. 5 players have gone for it. It's a good answer, yes. Notably, the only lead vocalist of the entire London concert, despite the cause at heart involving Africa. Very well done if you gave me that answer. Sin2, banking out 22,000. Mr. Vertigo, 13,500. Prey, 3,000 going to you as well. Lots of dukes already being paid out at this early stage of the season. Tips from Colo, still looking for one. Ali, you're still looking for one answer. Is it this one? Annie Lennox. Ali's hoping this is the final one to get them banked through. Annie Lennox. Oh, no. But it's a mystery prize. Was scheduled to perform, but unfortunately pulled out due to a throat infection. She performed at the Live 8 concerts 20 years later. So she was supposed to be performing at Live 8, but unfortunately did not due to throat infection. However, there was a mystery prize behind that. So to you 5 that gave me that answer, congratulations. You're going to get yourself 2,848 dudes. Congratulations there. 2,848 going to Ali, Shadowmane, Matt, Proogs, and Drahuska for going for that wipeout answer. 3 right and 1 wrong left on the board. Throat infection going to play a 2025 Live 8. Mark my words. Have you selected a wipeout? You may be entitled to compensation. What is this? PPI all of a sudden. We're going to go to Judas Priest. Tipster has gone for Judas Priest. Is this their final correct answer to get them through and bank out? Judas Priest. It's a good answer. They performed 3 songs in Philly. They did. Judas Priest. Congratulations, Tipster, banking 13,500 doots. Very well done. There's only 2 correct answers left up there. Colo, you're still looking for 1 correct answer. And you are looking for Ultravox. Clive, Proogs, and Drahuska in the Wipeout Zone also selected this. Colo, to bank out, is Ultravox correct? It is. Lead vocalist Midge Ure was one of the co-founders of the Band-Aid Trust, to which the money raised went to. So, yes, absolutely a good answer. 10,500 going to you, Colo. Congratulations indeed. So, that leaves us with 1 right and 1 wrong that are going to make no difference to the final result here. The Jam. 4 players have gone for this. Now, this one's tricksy because the Jam as an entity did not perform, but the lead vocalist of the Jam, Paul Weller, and his new project, the Style Council, that did perform at Live 8. So if it were to say Paul Weller or the Style Council, those would have been correct answers, but the Jam was not correct, I'm afraid. It was a wipeout, meaning our final answer up on the board here, Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, was a correct answer. They performed in Philadelphia after London had signed off. And just like that, all of the dukes for the main game should now be paid out as well. At the end of the game, 12 players with a non-zero score. In reverse order, we have Prey on 3,000, as well as Sooty, Diamond Ninja 4.5, Colo on 10.5, Tipster and Mr. Vertigo, and Chris on 13,500, Oni on 15,000, Riff on 17,500, Sid2 on 22,000, Mark on 26,000, and our winner is Zeus, 30,500 doots. Congratulations going your way there. Do let me know if it actually has paid the doots out properly or not. It looks like it has, because Mark has exactly 26,000. I found out the reason why it wasn't paying the doots out. Although I was using a correct link to go to the website, in the older versions of Unity, it doesn't like certain types of TLS certificate. So when I tried to talk to doots.atpweb.co.uk, because that's got a CNAME entry to the actual address, it didn't like it in this version of Unity. Later versions of Unity, the more recent version of Unity, it's fine. They fixed that bug. But in older versions, it doesn't. So I have to use the direct link, which is the on-render link. So it all works in the end. Fixing bugs! So very well done, Zeus, winning the first proper game of Wipeout in Season 11. Very well done to you. And I hope you enjoyed Wipeout. I hope you did enjoy all of those boards there from 8 Minky, from DMM, and also from Josh Dodd Radio. Woo! Oh, goodness me. Those are some good boards there, actually. Really good boards. Definitely like the nice sort of gentle start with the zodiac signs from 8 Minky at the beginning there. Really liked that. Really like that indeed. And if you want to write for Wipeout, there's always an opportunity to do so. There are quite a few boards already on the website, and I have actually gone through and allocated a few of those to future episodes already. But if you do want to write a Wipeout board, then there is, if you go to questions.atbweb.co.uk, or find all the information on my Discord in the Q Writing channel, and you'll be able to find out how to get writing and submit boards for this or other games that feature on this stream. As always, join this Discord because, well, lots of stuff happens in the Discord generally outside of streams, and also while the streams are happening, have a nice little conflab and talk to people as well, if that kind of thing interests you. So, that was Wipeouts, but we now move on to a completely different game, which is, of course, lovely default Windows background. No, of course, it is Secret Fortune! Play the theme tune. Play the theme tune. Play the theme tune. Play it! There we go. Please stand by. Your quiz is important to us. So this is Secret Fortune. I have to get myself set up in Discord, and oh my god, this music is very loud, isn't it? I might even do this as well, actually, because the music is actually a lot louder in this game than I thought. So this game has two sides to it, as a lot of my games do these days. We have a hot seat and we have an audience game. It do be that indeed. So if you want to play the hot seat game, you will need to be able to join me in Discord, and you'll be playing as a pair. So 2 people will be picked out to play. It doesn't it, Puzzle Man? Thank you for the 100 bits. So you're going to be playing as a duo, as a pair. However, if you don't want to do that, you can play the audience game. That's no problem. Either way, enter into this room lobby in a moment. Just exclude if you want to play the audience game only. The gameplay is essentially the same from either side. We just have a bit more fun as a hot seat player, that's all. But you must have a mic to be able to join as a hot seat player. So if that interests you, or if you want to play the audience game, doesn't matter. Let's do this. Sorry, Carlo, just bombarding you with their Quizbot audio. What I need to do is the following. YGFI is the room code to enter in. It didn't send a message, so let's do that. There we go. So if you want to play as a main player, as a hot seat player, leave yourself unexcluded. However, if you just want to play the audience game, say exclude, and you will go dark, dark, dark. And this pack is written courtesy of Shadowmane PX41. Oh, hello, Zeus. Bombardment of noises. Hello, yes, Zeus. It's a great rhyme, that. Hello there, Yoshi. Good to see you. Thank you very much for the 100 bits, and great to see you. And thank you for the welcoming on season 11. We shall see what happens, Puzzle. Thank you for the 100 bits. To address your question, Chris, I think it might be because you're already on the exclude list from a previous run of the game. That might be why. Let me have a look. Is that the case? I do have your name. I should clear this out, really. Though now players have already added themselves to this list. Okay, this is going to complicate matters. So, that one, 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 I think. I don't know who's excluded and who hasn't now. Who was the first player they excluded? I don't know. Sectra was the first one to exclude this time round. Okay. So what I can do is sort of jump down the list then until we get to... Oh, goodness me. I really made a pig's ear of this. Let me just make sure all the names that are on this list are already on this list, so it doesn't pick them. That one. Ooh, that was not on the list. Now you're on the list. You're not on the list. This is what happens when I remember players that have already played. So I should reset it at the beginning of each season. And I didn't this time. Right, so... Suricate, not a cat, has excluded, so let's do that then. 93 AJB is on the exclude list. Riff is on the exclude list. Oh, okay. Riff, Raccoon, Puzzle Dan, yeah. Brand new Halo, yeah. Matt Spratt, yeah. But we will address Matt Spratt later on because there is a game that has not concluded yet for Matt Spratt, and we will deal that at the end of the stream. Cetra, you're on the list. Forest Field on the list. Colo on the list. Natter on the list. And Flyboy01 should be on the list. Yes, I think I have now fixed the exclude list, so we have the right listed players down on this one. Hello there, Toadboy, late entry into the game. So as I say, this is a Shadow Main pack. It's been proofed by Arun as well. Thank you for the proofing effort, Arun. And I think if we're all ready, it's time to play. Well then! Well, this is a game, isn't it? Clive and Toad. The perfect duo for this kind of thing. Right then, please make your way to the live studio. Wow, this is a hell of a lineup. I just need to do that as well, and hopefully everything will work on the audio layout. Oh, I need to apply the CSS fix to the bloody thing. Do I still have that? Do I have the fix to that? Hang on. Where is the text that I sent to Quetz? Where is the text I sent to Quetz? There it is. Let me see if we can change the Discord overlay. Change the Discord overlay. So that becomes that instead, I think. Hey, looks like it fixed it. It's not exactly the same, but it's close enough for Jazz. That's all on good for me. Hello, Whiskers again. Hello again. So thank you, Colo, helping to sound check Clive and Toad. Everybody else in the audience, get yourself ready to answer whispers only, please, to Quizbot 3000, because you are playing your own individual games alongside everything else. When we get to the questions, in round 1, you can use either the envelope number or A, B, C, D. In round 2, you can only use the letter options A, B, C, D, E, or F, because the envelope numbers will be hidden from view. So just be ready to use those options. Good evening, Clive and Toad.
Hi, Ash.
Hello, how are you doing?
Oh, great.
Oh, really, Toad? Is that how it is? You joined in late, thinking you probably won't get picked, and well, you got picked.
Because I felt like I've done this recently. Last time I was here, it was a big bomb. I didn't really win a lot of money.
Well, as I said, I was trying to fix the exclude list because it was excluding some players unfairly. At the beginning of seasons, I generally reset all the exclude lists so that you get a fair chance on the brand new season. So welcome on in, even if you did play very recently. But you've got another chance to play and hopefully get yourself 100,000 doots. So we'll see how you do. And you're paired off with Clive as well. This is like the perfect pairing here. Clive, how you doing?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, doing well, and thank you for the... Why are you still here 4 years later?
I think Stockholm Syndrome might be considered.
Yeah, that sounds about right, doesn't it? Well, thank you for sticking it out this long, to be honest. And
Thank you.
I do hope that you continue to enjoy it for the next 4 years as well. And that goes to everybody out there. So, Secret Fortune, do you have any targets in mind going to play tonight?
Well, there's a Target close by near me. It's like 20 minutes away. I can drive to that one.
Yeah,
get
we
some
don't have targets, I'm
groceries.
afraid. But yeah, okay. Do you have a target value in mind? Is there a value range in target I'm not aware of?
3.5 billion.
Billion. I mean, that would be very
Yeah.
generous of me if I gave away that much on the first episode of season 11.
Oh, I thought we were talking about the Target market share. We're talking about
market share,
amount
right.
on the secret fortune board.
Mhm.
Clive, what's enough for a nice day in San Jose?
Oh, with flights included?
Yes.
Oh, I don't know if we can do that tonight. Man.
Oh. Never mind that.
I think let's aim low enough that it wraps back around to the.
Doing an
accent or
overflow.
whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll try and go for a max into overflow type thing. So, you both ready to play?
Yeah.
Yep.
More enthusiasm, Toad.
Oh. Yeah.
Perfect. Let's load up the Toaster Rack of Riches.
I'm just gonna warn you now. There may be a sob story somewhere within the show.
Oh no.
You won't know when it's gonna happen, but it's going to happen.
Oh no.
There will be a sob story.
So, as you can see, we've got 24 envelopes, each with a random value there associated from 100 dutes all the way up to 100,000 dutes.
I can see them in my mind.
Oh, of course you can't see them at all. Let's see if I can actually show you the screen.
I'm
there you go.
imagining them all.
There you go. You can see them now.
There you go.
So, your job in this game is to try and keep a hold of the high values and bin the low values. To do that, we're going to be asking you some questions. On each question, we have possible answers, and they're always associated in a relativistic manner, such that if the question was saying which of these is the highest, then the highest value envelope is associated to the highest value answer. Second highest, second value. You get the idea. And your job is to keep the highest, bin the lowest. Simple as that. So, let's get on with picking some envelopes. Clive, which would you like?
Have number 13 and 18, please.
13 and 18. Okay. Toad, what would you like?
Clive, I've been friends with you for 3 years now.
Oh,
so
here we go.
I'm gonna pick 3.
Oh.
And
Clive, you're such a perfect 4.
Oh, is that new Cockney rhyming slang?
I don't know what that really means, but anyway, yes. So we have loaded those 4 envelopes into this particular question. Twitch chat, you can use A, B, C, D, or 3, 4, 13, or 18 on this upcoming question. Please answer in whispers to Quizbot 3000 only. Once you have given an answer, once the bot says time up, feel free to have a bit of a discussion in chat about the question. Just don't go spoiling the answer if you do know it, though. We do encourage a bit of sort of gentle discussion if you're not entirely sure on the answers. Okay. Yeah, I can't remember if this one has late entry or not, Ali. We'll have to test that later. Let's go to the first question. Which of these offices has been held by the greatest number of different people? The UK Prime Minister, the Dalai Lama, the Pope, or the US President? So, we're assigning the envelope such that the envelope with the greatest value is assigned to the office that has been held by the greatest number of different people. That's the one you're going to try and keep and going to bin the other 3. Twitch chat, just give me one answer which you believe matches the question the best. And Clive and Toad, you're picking 3 to bin here. So, what do you think?
I know President, even though there were some repeated terms, is at least 40.
Yeah, it's 40
Oi,
something.
Whiskers! Oi! Get out of there! Oi! No! So,
The sob story begins.
I had some KFC before stream, and I think she's found the bones.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
Anyway.
Clive, I think popes, there's a lot of them.
There's a lot.
They all got different names.
Yeah, there's like a million pious.
It's been happening since the 1600s or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
How about, do you know about the prime ministers?
Oh, I've looked them up, and I can't remember if it's one where it goes back. It goes back pretty far.
Okay.
And they tend, they can change out a bit faster than the president. Obviously, the UK is older than us. I can't remember. There was some weirdness with. Anyway, I'm gonna keep thinking on that one. I think Dalai Lama is probably the lowest. I think I remember looking that up lately, and there were surprisingly few for something I thought of as pretty ancient.
Yeah, well, they get pretty old, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dalai Lama then.
You gonna go for Dalai Lama first? Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. We will do that then. That's the first one going in the bin. Your secret fortune tonight will not be. Great start. 1,000 doots.
Good answer. Good answer.
Good answer. Good answer.
Okay.
Two
That's
more to
good.
bin.
Do you know if the
think-
Prime Minister is higher or lower than 40?
It's got to be higher than 40, unless.
Unless, what's your unless?
I looked up a list of prime ministers not too long ago to try and fit it into I think a Hacksaw question, and it was like split into parts, I think, and it still wasn't as long as I thought. But then also, I think there have to be fewer presidents than popes, right?
Yeah.
Right?
It's gotta be.
It's
Yeah.
gotta
like
be.
70
Oh, there you go.
popes.
There's Bradley Walsh coming out.
Gotta be in it.
It's gotta be.
Oh, it's in my blood.
Where are we going next? Where are we going next?
Let's go for president, sure. All right. I think there are more popes overall because there's a lot of them.
US President both agree, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. There's a little bit of trepidation there, but we're going to go for envelope number 3, US President, and bin that. Your secret fortune tonight will not be. Oh, we're playing Power of 10 all of a sudden. 10,000 doots.
That's okay. That's good.
call
That's
them.
good.
Just so long as the next one isn't another Power of 10.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh god.
One more answer to
Drew
reveal.
Carey's gonna bust through my door.
and bin.
I think there's got to be more popes because the pope selection is,
Yeah.
it's long and strenuous. It's like making pasta. So
I'm inclined to agree with you. I think they can go faster, but they can also stick around longer than than U.S. presidents. So I'd agree with you there.
Which one are we binning?
I mean, not pope. Sorry, UK prime minister.
I'm happy to agree with that.
Okay.
Binning the PMs.
We're going to bin a PM, Mr. Ash.
I think a lot of people want to bin our current PM or the current succession of PMs that have been over the past few years.
Who is it now? I don't pay attention.
Rishi Sunak is the current
Wishy.
PM. Well, number 18 is going in the bin. Your secret fortune tonight will not be. Okay, it is higher. 18,000 doots.
Okay, 18 in the 18. That's all right.
Yeah, I think we're okay with that. Leaves us with number 4, the Pope.
We should ask Colo.
We should ask Colo. Yes, Colo. How many popes are there? Do you happen to know? Do you happen to know out there, Colo, how many popes there are? His Holiness.
How many of your brethren are there?
One. One's a caffeine boost. I mean, there is only one Pope Colo. That's
it's
very
him.
true. Oh, there you go.
It's him.
Yeah,
It's
Colo's A1. There you go.
He is the one.
So if it is, then you've done the worst thing here, and you're going to be keeping 100 or 500. Let's see. Pope. Is that the correct answer? Hey! It's a good start. It's a good start. Yeah, your reasoning was absolutely on point. All the order absolutely right there. So 14 Dalai Lamas, 45 US presidencies, 57 UK prime ministers, and a total of 266 popes so far. 84% of our audience gave the answer of Pope, and hopefully we should see who actually gave the answer of Pope now. It's a new little graphic there. So congratulations to everyone, every little avatar there that gave the answer of Pope. You have carried the greater value there. We don't know exactly what it is, but we know it's at least 20,000 doots. And it could be your secret fortune. Okay, second question, second pick. So, Toad, what would you like?
We made a little shape here.
Mm-hmm.
God. You want to
going
keep
for
making a
crab.
shape? Yeah, let's go for a crab. So that means we got to get rid of, like... What are we getting rid of if we want to make a crab? We got to get rid
I
of...
was thinking like 8 and 11,
Uh-huh.
21 and 22. Or
Oh, that
no,
makes sense. Yeah.
somewhere around there.
I'm gonna pick 8 and 11.
8 and 11. Okay, and Clive?
Just most crap, like 21 and 22.
21
Yeah,
and
it's gonna make
22.
the
Okay.
legs. There you go.
Whiskers, no. I can see you. I can see you, Whiskers. Stop it. Second question is this. Which of these roads is the longest?
Oh, I thought that said words. Damn it.
Is it Highway 1 in Australia, the Bundesautobahn number 1 in Germany, Highway number 1 in USA, or the M1 in the UK? So we're signing the envelope such that the envelope with the greatest value is assigned to the road, or road network, which is the longest. That's the one you're trying to keep, and you're going to bin the other 3. So, I mean, you're from the USA. Do you know roughly how long Highway 1 is?
I've never been on Highway 1.
I didn't know there was a Highway 1.
Yeah. Until right now.
I can see you.
I started with the sequel.
Highway 2.
Yeah.
2 Highway 2 Furious.
I mean, my gut says get rid of the UK. Not just in generally, you know, but...
Can they vote leave on the Earth?
We'll give it a try, I'm sure.
But just because they're the smallest, it seems.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't go top to bottom, does it?
I don't know what the M1 is. I've only heard about it. I've never actually like seen it or seen it described. You know.
I should learn the motorways one day, but I just
You don't need
care.
to. You just don't need to.
Yeah, they keep coming up in quizzes despite no one caring about them.
It's just the driest subject ever. It really is.
Yeah.
I'm fine with getting rid of the M1.
Yeah. Put it in the bin next year.
All right.
Well, we're going to at least put it in the bin in Secret Fortune for now.
Yeah, the virtual bin here,
The
but
virtual
the physical
bin.
bin.
Yes,
delivered
indeed.
Next time.
Okay, your Secret Fortune tonight will not be 3,000 dudes.
Okay,
Fabulous.
that's good. All right. Let's think about it. How big is Australia in comparison to the U.S.?
It's quite large. I think we're wider than them.
Okay.
I can't. Is it odds or evens that run vertically or horizontally?
I drive I-75 a lot, and that's an odd number.
Oh, bloody hell, I-75, yeah. Well, I know that from in Florida, so...
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's here too.
that goes north to south.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that is an odd number, so it wouldn't be going... Obviously, we're still quite a tall country, but... I mean, Highway 1...
Australia. I mean...
I'm worried about Germany, because... I mean, they are quite a big country, but compared to Australia and the US, they're small beans.
They care about their roads a lot, though. I've heard of the Autobahn, but not this Autobahn one.
Where are we going?
On a highway, Ash.
Okay, yeah. But what answer are we getting rid of?
My gut says stick with geographical size of the country and get rid of Germany.
All right, I'll trust your gut.
Okay.
And if not, we're no longer partners.
Bundesautobahn 1, yeah?
Oh, si, senor.
Okay.
Oh, da, yeah.
Gonna put that one in the bin. Number 21. Your Secret Fortune tonight will not be 4,000 Duits.
Oh, that's
That's a good pick. Right next to your previous pick, in fact.
Wow. All right. Well, which came first?
I mean,
Chicken or the
probably
egg?
ours, I think.
Yeah, probably.
I'm like, would Highway 1 go all the way across Australia? Because you've got to contend with quite a lot of
desert.
nothing in the middle there.
Yeah.
I mean, the same with us, admittedly,
But we love our roads here in America. We love cars here in America.
we do.
So, and how did they make cars in Australia? It's an island country, right? How did they get there? Airplane? It's like
just sent one's involved in traffic accidents over like they did with everyone else.
That makes sense. It's like, you know, like when you go in a shopping mall and there's just a car in the middle of the shopping mall? How did they get there? That's what I want.
The same way they put Australia there.
That makes sense.
Right, which one are we bidding?
The last one was pretty. My gut is trying to make this harder than it is, but The last one is pretty straightforward, so
I think we've been Australia.
yeah.
Australia, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
go for it.
Envelope number 8 is going in the bin. Your secret fortune tonight will not be... 25,000 doots.
That's okay. That's okay.
It's the lowest of the Power 6, but it keeps the top 5 still in play.
We're going to bin 11 now. Oh, wait, no, we don't.
No, you're going to keep 11 for the time being. Associated to Highway 1 USA, which I can tell you does run all the way from Key West, Florida, up to Fort Kent, Maine.
That's pretty damn far.
It's
pretty
a
far.
north-south run all the way, yeah, pretty much the entire height of the states. But let's find out, is it correct answer?
Oh.
Swing and a miss. Highway 1 Australia was the correct answer. So unfortunately, we're going to hide the information away from you so you don't figure out exactly where envelope 11 sits. However, our audience at home do get to see that information. What do you think, though? Where do you think envelope 11 and your Highway 1 USA sits in that range?
If it's not second, I'd be shocked.
Yeah.
So
Well,
I say yeah, but like I don't have the brain capacity to metagame, so I'm just going to agree with whatever you're saying.
you know, neither do I, but we're definitely bigger than Germany and
Okay,
the UK.
cool.
So
well,
I'm too lazy to do the math myself.
well, unless M1 is, you know, or the Undespawn one is quite a tight spiral, I think we're fine.
well, envelope number 11 could be your secret fortune. And the screen share returns.
Wow.
So we're continuing on to your third pick, Clive. Which would you like?
19 and 24.
Wait, hold on. Enjoy the crab while it's still here.
Dum 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 dum. Sorry. And Toad.
I could go for some crag arms. 1 and 6.
1 and 6. Get those pincers going. Okay, and your next question is the following. Okay. Which of these people hosted The Price is Right for the longest tenure? Bob Barker, Bruce Forsyth, Dennis James, Drew Carey. So, assign the envelope such that the envelope with the greatest value is assigned to the person that has hosted The Price is Right for the longest tenure. That's the one you try and keep, and you're going to bin the other 3. So, what do we know then of The Price is Right?
That seems quite easy, doesn't it?
Yeah. So I don't think it's Bruce or Dennis because it's
Yeah.
not airing. It's either Bob or Drew, and I'm pretty sure Drew is reaching Bob now. I mean, Bob hosted
Really?
since like the 70s, right?
Yeah, Bob would have hosted for about 30 years. And
Yeah.
Drew only took over in the 2000s or 2010s, so that's nowhere near.
So it's got to be Mr. Bob himself.
Yeah, Brucey probably about 6 or 7 years. I think Dennis James about the same.
Okay.
Okay, so we're
So-
going to go first to bin.
I would never normally say this, but let's bin Brucey.
I'm going to bin Bruce Forsyth. Are you happy with that, Toad? Okay.
Yeah, I'm sad, but I'm sorry, Bruce.
It's now
It's okay,
nice
he's
to
dead.
nice to not see you, to not see you.
Gone.
Oh wait, where's that button? Where is it gone? There it is. I pressed the gone button for stream.
Thank you.
Envelope number 24 is going in the bin. Your secret fortune tonight will not be. Left hand side, 7,000.
Oh, thank you, Bruce.
It's a nice pick. 2 more to bin. Where next?
You know, when I first heard the title of Bruce Forsyth's hot streak, I assumed he was a dangerous man.
I don't know if that's strictly speaking untrue. So
Okay.
not because he's Predator, just that chin, you know. If he swings
Yeah.
around, and gives you a map,
It's
take an eye out.
it's rather sharp. Where are we going next to bin?
Ben Dennis.
Yeah.
Dennis James? Okay.
Dennis. Who's Dennis James?
Who
He did
is
the
Dennis
nighttime
James?
version,
Oh.
the early days.
Yeah, an American television personality, philanthropist, and commercial spokesman.
Oh, what did he advertise?
He was alternately referred to as the Dean of Game Show ... Game Show hosts. There you go, alongside with fellow MC Bill Cullen. Well, there you go. More information, you know.
Bill.
Either way, number 6 is going to the bin. Your secret fortune tonight will not be. And it's the left-hand side again. 2,000 doots. And hello, Mum and Dad, again in chat. Hope you're doing well. And thank you for the well wish of the new season. Hope you're doing well.
Audience at home, I need for you to Google an image. Just Google young Bill Cullen and be honest. Isn't he a daddy? Like, come on. Let's be honest.
Young Bill Cullen a daddy.
Yeah.
Well, I'll search that while you pick another answer.
Thank you. Like, Clive, have you seen him? It's amazing. It's amazing.
I mean, I get the Dom vibes in the Professor Yes and No, but not daddy.
What this?
Yeah. Certified twink, I think.
Yeah, twink, I think, but
Yeah.
Anyway, we need to pick
we're
it
gonna
out
binge
to
you,
yes.
Oh god,
put a poll in the Twitch chat. Was Bill Cullen a twink? Right now.
Oh, that's a reference, Odie. Nice to see you. Yes, it is. Envelope number 1 is going to be in your secret fortune tonight. Will not be. It's the right-hand side. 12,000 doots.
That's okay.
That's fine. That's absolutely fine. So that leaves us with envelope number 19. You seem pretty confident on this, so let's reveal the answer, shall we? Of course, and the poll has just gone through. Apparently, we have. So the poll question is, okay, Toad, and the options are the thing that Toad said, nah, or what the hell is that? According to Scork, he's not allowed to use the word twink in the poll. Wow. Okay.
Twitch.tv, you are cowards. You are cowards, Twitch.tv. Cowards.
Ape tried as well. Oh, goodness me. Anyway.
Twitch.tv, a bunch of cowards.
So let's have a look at that. Yeah, 35 years for Bob Barker. Goodness me, a long time. Then Drew Carey, 16 years. Then Bruce Forsyth, 6. And Dennis James for 5 years. 76% of our audience went with Bob Barker. Very well done. There you all are. Congratulations to you. You're going to be carrying through envelope number 19, which we don't really know much of other than it's on the right-hand side. But it could be your secret fortune. And the end of the poll is a tie between nah and what the hell is that? Perfect answer.
So Bill Cullen as a twink is our Schrodinger's cat. That's good to know.
Yeah, indeed. So that's the standing so far for you in the audience. You can keep track of all that information yourself. But let's get on with our hot seat game and our 4th envelope selection. And we come to Toad for the pick.
Okay. Let us go for... Oh, we're gonna have to break up this crab, Mr. Clive.
I know.
Let's make it a nice pair of Bill Cullen spectacles. I'll take 15 and 16.
15 and 16, okay. And Clive?
I'll play along, 20 and 23.
Yeah, we're going to leave the specs alone.
Oh my god, Bill!
Only that's another reference. Yeah, the one where they use the Vib ribbon. They use the tutorial track for that. Oh god, it's so good. Anyway, moving on to question number 4. Yeah, sorry. At the 2022 men's FIFA World Cup, which of these players had the highest shirt number? Bukayo Saka, Jordan Pickford, Marcus Rashford, or Harry Kane? So we've assigned the envelope such that the envelope with the highest value is assigned to the player with the highest shirt number. And that's the one you're going to try and keep. You're going to bin the other 3. So yeah, we had to get some sports ball in there somewhere, and unfortunately, you've come along and yeah, it's soccer/football rather than American football. But do you have any idea who these people are?
So Clive, I think this is the question. Oh yeah, go ahead.
I wasn't gonna. You go ahead with what you're gonna say.
Okay, I was gonna say this is the question where we have no win whatsoever.
Yeah.
So you got a dice next to you?
I do indeed.
All right.
Yeah, I've heard of the 4 of them, but
Don't know anything.
Christ,
at
yeah.
all. Cool. All right.
People like
Well.
Kane. Kane is popular and well known. The
uh-huh.
popular and well known people have higher numbers or lower numbers.
I don't know.
It's not like it's not like newer signings. I only just
in
started
my
hearing about.
in my high school, they just assigned the shits to the people. They're like,
I
"Yep,
don't-
here you go."
The shits.
I don't know.
You know,
My-
numbers.
Yeah.
My one feeling is that I hadn't heard about Bukayo Saka until this year, whereas I'd heard all the other 3, I think, previously. So maybe he's the most recent signing, and they just gave him the highest shirt because that's what was left. But that's incredibly flimsy logic.
Jordan and Marcus look like they're both members of Mumford and Sons.
So we should get rid of both of them as quick as
Yes.
possible.
All right. Yeah. Let's flip a coin here or roll a dice.
It's a 6.
All right. So that's 4 to 6. So let's go for Marcus then.
Marcus Rashford, yeah?
Yeah. Sure.
Yep.
Okay.
And to all the sports people complaining in the chat, me and Clive, we're gay.
You can enjoy football and be gay? Question mark? Anyway, the secret of fortune tonight will not be...
We don't have enough funds to do a Twitch poll on that one, so.
14,000 dudes.
All right.
That's an alright pick. It's an
Your
alright
dice
pick.
is nice. I like it.
2 more to bin.
We still want to get rid of the brothers
Yeah.
or sons or whatever they are.
Mumford,
Mumford.
Mumford and Sons, yeah.
Pickford and Pinford and Rashford and Sons and Atlaw.
Who do you think the son is, Saka or Kane?
Oh. I think it's men's FIFA.
No.
Yeah.
'Cause
It's like
they
80
benefit.
It's in the question, you know?
Z.
Yeah.
Too smart for me then.
Mm-hmm. All right, roll that dice.
6.
All right, it's Jordan Pickford.
Is it Jordan? Are we picking Jordan Pickford? Yeah?
There's absolutely no rhyme
He
or
was
reason,
one
but
of
yeah,
the six,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, Jordan Pickford it shall be. Omelette number 23 going in the bin. Your secret of fortune tonight will not be...
Please don't be a high number.
5,000 dudes.
All right.
It's the
Well,
left-hand side.
so what was your Harry Kane reasoning again? It was that they're more popular, so they have to have a lower number or some shit like that.
It was incredibly vague, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know anything about football numbering, so
I don't know anything, so.
yeah. My one bit of logic was maybe I've heard of Saka more recently, so all the small numbers were taken up. They had to give him a big one,
Okay.
which I'm sure is not how they do it, but one
Alright,
through
roll
rolling
it.
bidding.
Yeah. 6.
666.
It bodes well.
Yeah. All right. Well then.
Harry.
Harry.
You bidding Harry, yeah?
We're gonna shave Harry.
Yep.
Okay. You not me. Secret of fortune tonight will not be... $9,000 dudes.
Oh my God.
Some great
wild.
results here. But it could be that you just picked 4 really low values.
Yeah.
Well, envelope number
I'm okay
20 will carry through to the next round. Now, one of these numbers I can tell you straight up, Jordan Pickford is number 1 because they're a goalkeeper, and traditionally speaking, goalies are given the number 1.
Oh, they're nepo babies.
But I'm not entirely sure how it works for the other positions. So let's see, Bukayo Saka, is that the correct answer?
Bukayo Saka. Jesus Christ. Oh, I love this game. This is a great game.
Don't need to know a damn thing about the game. Pick answers and you can still win big. 666. That's all you need. And apparently, does Bruno Mars is gay? The answer is public still curious.
Yeah.
I didn't realise that was going on. Anyway, so yeah, Bukayo Saka has a shirt number 17. Then it's Marcus Rashford with a shirt number 11. Harry Kane with shirt number 9. Then Jordan Pickford there as a goalie, shirt number 1. And an interesting selection there. Only 20% of our audience got that answer correct. And there they all are. Most going for Marcus Rashford, but you have done the best you could have done on this board. Any ideas what we think is in envelope number 20?
I've forgotten what our second highest was.
Well, he did, I think, hit the right-hand side slightly, but it was still another low value, so it's probably a right-hand side value, and it could be your secret fortune. 4 envelopes down, you still have the top 5 in play. This is a phenomenal position to be in. This is essentially your last pick. So, Clive, what would you like?
I'll have 9 and 12, please.
9 and 12. Toad?
Let's keep the symmetry then. 7 and 10.
7 and 10. They are loaded up. And question number 5 is this. Which of these fictional couples have the most children? John and Olivia Walton, Homer and Marge Simpson, Mike and Carol Ann Brady, or Archie and Edith Bunker? So, you assign the envelope such that the envelope with the greatest value is assigned to the fictional couple that has the most children. That's the one you try to keep. You're going to bin the other 3. Any ideas?
Well, my first thought is I hope there's not like some wacky zany sitcom trope where, oh no, we adopted a bunch of kids and they're somewhere else. But I know Mike and Carol Ann Brady because the theme song and the boxes in the theme song. It's a story about a lady, you know, and she had 3 beautiful somethings of her own, and then
Sing it.
It's a story about a lady, and I think she had 3 kids in the intro, and then a guy came in with other children, and I think there were 3 of them as well. And then if you put them in a 3x3 frame, that means there's 2 parents and 6 other kids there, and then the logo's in the middle, which means it's time for 6 children, the Brady Bunch.
Have we got copyright strike yet?
Yeah. No, I don't think we have. I think Mike and Kelly Brady had 6 kids altogether. Homer and Marge Simpson is
just 3.
3. Archie
well,
and Edith.
I've never watched. That's is that all? I can't remember which one that one is. But they wouldn't have had a ton. would they?
Married with Children, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't have a ton of children, did they?
No. I don't know who John and Olivia Walton is.
Are they the Good Night John boy? That one?
I've never heard of that before in my life.
Or am I thinking of a different show? There's one. They're like some family out in the mountains or whatever, and at the end they all say goodnight, and it takes about 2 minutes, I think.
Oh, okay. So maybe they are the highest.
Well, I don't know if they're more than 6. We can get rid of Homer and Marge at the very least to
Okay,
start.
we're gonna bin the Simpsons.
The
please.
Simpsons? Going to bin the Simpsons,
Yes.
okay. Yeah, how are they still on TV?
Tritone.
Your secret fortune tonight will not be. This kind of had to happen at some point. 22,000 doots.
Ooh,
That's
okay.
That's okay.
It's a fairly big value. Only
so
5
we
greater
can
than that.
I mean, Archie and Edith, I think they only had. Well, they were married with children.
Yeah, it doesn't seem likely they had more than 6.
No, because then the comedy would focus on the hijinks of the family, but it was definitely all about Archie and Edith, you know?
Yeah.
So, I don't think it's as high. So I'd say get rid of them next, and then the Bradys. So.
Yeah, we've got more time to think after we get rid of them.
Okay, let's get rid of the bunkers, please, Mr. Estebash.
The bunkers, you say?
Yes.
What was the sitcom you were thinking they are?
Married with Children?
It's not, actually. It's All in the Family, in fact.
That's the one. Yeah.
Oh, they did that thing on ABC where they came back and did like a live episode of whatever
Well,
with Norman Lear.
we are bidding it. Your secret fortune tonight will not be 8,000 dudes.
Okay, there you go.
Excellent.
Back to the left-hand side. There's only 3 left on the left-hand side now. One more to pick between John and Olivia Walton and Mike and Carol Ann Brady.
So you said the Waltons, they all would say goodnight, and then it'd be long.
But then there would, there were the parents. I think there's a grandma involved, possibly a cow. Unless I could be thinking of entirely the wrong show.
I think you're thinking of your previous life.
I was a Himalayan shepherd, yeah.
That makes sense.
I looked them up once because the kid was on To Tell the Truth, and I don't remember there being like 6 whole children listed.
So
John Boy was the big one, I think.
So you want to get rid of the Waltons?
6 seems hard to beat.
Yeah.
I think we've got the second best, even if we're wrong. So let's get rid of the Waltons.
Okay.
Waltons, yeah. Okay. John and Olivia Walton going in the bin. Your secret fortune tonight will not be what was that thing you just said, Clive?
We've probably got the second best, even if we're wrong.
100,000 dudes.
Sorry.
That's okay.
That was the one to keep. Means we keep envelope number 9, Mike and Carol Ann Brady. We know what the correct answer is, so let's just get that over and done with now. Yeah, John and Olivia Walton was the correct answer, and unfortunately, I'm going to hide the information away from you. So, what do you think? Are you right in thinking you have the second best of the picks here?
I mean, 6 has got to be higher than the Bunkers, right?
Yeah.
Based on a British show, and they wouldn't have had many kids in that, so...
Well, envelope number 9 could be your secret fortune.
British people don't have that many kids?
Oh, the space for 'em.
Leaves us
They are,
with...
they are
Yeah, we
famously
don't.
anti-human.
Leaves us with 2, 5, 14 and 17. We now have a maximum of 75,000 in play, but we could still get that, so let's see if we can keep a hold of that at the end of this round. Yeah, we had some Zodiac earlier. The time period for which of these signs of the Zodiac occurs latest in the calendar year, as in our usual Gregorian calendar? Scorpio, Leo, Gemini, Libra. The same sign, the envelope, such that the envelope with the greatest value is assigned to the sign of the Zodiac that occurs latest in the calendar year. That's the one you try to keep. You're going to bin the other 3. What are we thinking?
I'll have to sing my way through this one, so apologies.
Okay, go for it. I sang last time, so.
Yeah. Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, and Scorpio is the last one.
Okay.
Even if I've missed one in the middle.
Get your dice out.
Which of these do you think you're least compatible with, Toad?
I don't like. Remember that Will Smith film, the one about where he like clones Gemini Man? That one. I don't like that.
Oh.
Apes in chat going, there's a song?
There was yeah, let's
Sing it again. Sing it again. Sing it again.
All right, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, and Sagittarius. You got to get the Sagittarius, or it's not worth singing. Yeah. Yeah, let's bin Gemini.
Okay.
Gemini?
Bye, Gemini.
Gemini,
Yes.
going in the bin. All right, envelope number 14 going in the bin. Your secret fortune tonight will not be... Sorry, just had a scratch on my head. 100 dudes!
Oh, come on.
At last!
Finally gotten rid of the lowest value. Means a minimum win of 500 dudes now. We're next.
Clive, did
What if
you have any relationships with a Leo or Libra?
I am a Leo, so I've had. No, I'll save that joke for a different stream.
Okay.
Too soon.
But I was looking at my horoscope today, and it did say that if I binned myself, it would be fortunate. And I didn't know what that meant this morning, and I thought Mystic Meg had completely lost her marbles. But I get it now. I get it now. Let's
bin you.
You've been yourself.
bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Leo's going in the bin. His secret fortune tonight will not be. God, they're like buses. 500 doots!
Yay!
Minimum win, 6,000 doots now. Now, can we get rid of that?
6,000 dudes!
Can we get rid of that? Meaning to be a minimum win of 16,000 if we can.
You know, Clive, I once had a really big crush on a Scorpio.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you? Was it the
didn't-
tail?
No, the tail's missing from this one.
Did you get stung?
Yeah, I did get stung. And but you know, that's okay. That's okay. But you know, I'm gonna give it another chance. So we're not gonna bin it. Instead, we're gonna bin the place where everyone reads, the library.
All
Oh,
things
there's
equal,
the
get rid
stop
of
story.
Libra.
Yeah, indeed, yeah. So we're going for the library, Libra.
Yeah.
We-
That's not the sob story. Promise
Oh, that's
you,
not it.
the sob
Okay.
story.
And then we've got another poll in chat. What's your sign? Is it Leo, Jamiroquai, Natural Libre, Giveaway, or none of these? So, envelope number 70 going in the bin. Your secret fortune tonight will not be. Bloody hell, I called it. 6,000 dudes!
Yay!
We have a right hand finish, just like that!
Yay.
Minimum win, 16,000 dudes. We still have the 75, the 50, 40, and 30 in place, and that 20 as well. So you've got a very strong board going into round number 2. Leaves us with envelope number 5, which we know, because we've gotten rid of the 3 lowest values on the board, we know that Scorpio has to be right.
That Scorpio's on fire!
Sagittarius, best sign anyway. So
I'm a Sagittarius.
exactly. October 24th to November the 21st is the Scorpio sign. Very well done. 75% of the audience going that way. There you all are. Writing all over the text, which is great to see. Yeah, envelope number 5. We know it's something in the right-hand side, and that's about as much as we know. But it's your secret fortune, or at least it could be. Let's have a look at the audience game. See where we are. And there they all are. There are all the envelopes.
Look at this
are all...
animation.
Yeah, it's a bit clunky, I would say, but either way.
No, I like it.
You like it? Okay. I'll keep it then. Those are the envelopes that you personally will be playing going into round number 2. We'll be assigning the answers, relatively speaking, in the same way, just with your envelope selection rather than our hot seat player selection instead. So, good luck as we go on to round number 2. And these are the numbers that you are playing with, Clive and Toad. 4, 11, 19, 20, 9 and 5. We don't really know much about any of them, do we?
No, we just know they're all high, which is nice.
Yeah, we do know they're all high, but we'll have no idea when we reveal the numbers as to the magnitude of their result until we
I just
actually
haven't
reveal
been
it.
keeping track in like a notepad next to my window. I should have been
Well,
doing that. you
it doesn't really matter anyway, because for the future questions, we're going to be hiding the numbers away, so it makes no difference whatsoever. But hopefully, you want to try and keep the high, as always, and bin the low. So in these questions, you're again just going to be picking one answer, but this time you're picking to bin, but you're still trying to follow the question, because the question is going to be asking which of these things is the smallest or lowest. Pick one thing that tries to match that, and then you will bin the envelope which is the lowest value, and you will keep the greater values. Twitch chat, just keep doing what you've been doing. Try and follow the question prompt as best you can. If you do so, you will be binning the lowest values and keeping the greater values. So, if you're all ready, let's get on to round number 2. And we're going to go into movies. The number featured in the title of which of these films is the lowest. So as a reminder, you are picking to bin, and you want to pick to bin the lowest value and then keep the greater values. So your options are Blank Ronin 2013, Blank Leagues Under the Sea 1954, Blade Runner Blank 2017, Blank Rise of an Empire 2014, Blank Hours 2010, and Blank A Space Odyssey 1968. As a reminder, we've assigned the envelope such that the envelope with the lowest value is assigned to the number featured in the title, which is lowest. That's the one you're trying to pick to bin, and then you're going to keep the others that are greater. Can you work these out?
2000 Leagues Under the Sea, Blade Runner 2048.
Oh, hang on.
300,
We must pause because Samster has just subscribed with some emoji.
Samster, you're draining our valuable time.
All right, I can pause the game then. There you go.
Rainbow.
And he's the one that keeps going on about getting on the quiz. Anyway, we're back.
Get on with
game.
the get on with the message. Get on with the message.
Thank you for the 37-month resub, though, Sam. Greatly appreciated. So anyway, as you were saying.
It's something like 127 hours. It's around that magnitude.
And 2001: A Space Odyssey. I think it's 47, Ronin.
Okay, so that's our lowest.
I think.
Yeah, it's not going to be
300. 300 is Rise of an Empire.
In 2014?
Oh, fuck.
Was it like a prequel to it or something?
Oh, 299? Like what? Rise of an
I don't
Empire.
remember that one.
No.
I mean, they've been going down by orders of magnitude, so is it going to be a single digit?
My God.
I mean, we're pretty safe if we do.
I'm just
Ronin,
imagining a director finishing a movie and just calling it, all right, what are we going to call it? It's like, 7 Rise of an Empire.
It does sound shit.
Yeah, so I think 47 something Ronin is the
Although,
one,
what if
but
it's like when the Roman Empire started? It's like, no.
0?
But it could also be huge. So, yeah, we're safe.
Which one are we bidding? Which one are we bidding?
I think it's 300. Well, I think that's 300.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay. I'll go
so
with that then.
we're bidding the lowest, correct?
Bin the lowest.
Yeah.
So Ronin.
Ronin?
Saoirse. Yeah.
Okay. So going with Ronin, you're thinking the number was
47 Ronin.
47. Okay. Well, let's have a look to see
Hesitant, but-
what the envelope number is associated to blank Ronin 2013. $20. Not that we know much about that, but 20. And 8 Minkies managed to find at least 100 digits of pi. So your secret 40 tonight will not be perfect game. 16,000 dudes.
Big one toad.
Very well done. 47 Ronin is exactly correct. Let's reveal the others. We've got 127 hours, then 300 Rise of an Empire, absolutely correct. Then 2001: A Space Odyssey, Blade Runner 2049, and then a whole 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea there for that film in 1954. No one went with that. 50% though did go with 47 Ronin. Very well done. If you did, there you all are. Very well done. Get bidding the 16,000, keeping the other 5 greater values in play. Meaning your minimum win is now 20,000 doots. Wow. What would you do with 20,000 doots, Toad?
Oh, what you see. Me and Clive are we've been trying out for a child for the longest time.
Hang on. Let me find AutoSad. AutoSad dot MP3. Where is it? I need to find them. I can't find it, I'm afraid. Sorry.
Well, you see, me and Clive have been trying for a child for a long time, and we're looking to adopt. Correction.
Okay. Take your time.
Yeah, sorry. I've just ruined the plot of my own joke. You see, me and Clive are orphans, and we're looking to be adopted. And
plot twist.
There's just one man that keeps coming into our orphanage, and it's Clive. We can both say it at the same time. I mean, 1, 2, 3.
Nick
Knowles. And we just want him to adopt us, but we're just yeah,
We see him on DIY SOS or whichever one it is he actually hosts, and we just think he could make the kitchen extension of our dreams, whose cupboards we could live in.
exactly. And I just, you know, we've been writing him letters. We've been mailing them to him in purple numbered envelopes.
Purple.
And you know, the question to the answer, who dares wins, is hopefully us.
Let's see if we can get you at least these 20,000 dukes. I mean, you guaranteed the 20,000 dukes already. Let's see if we can get you more than that.
Sorry. I stubbed my toe.
No, go on. No, go on.
Oh.
Jesus Christ, Jason. Thank you for the 100 bits. Didn't realise we were doing an advert there. Anyway, moving on to your next question. 5 options to pick from. Focus. Here we go. Here we go.
Oh,
you might be crying after this then. On average, which of these peppers would have the lowest rating on the Scoville scale? Trinidad Moruga Scorpion, 7 Pots Bubblegum, Bird's Eye Chili, Infinity Pepper, or White Bullet Habanero. So on, just to remind you, we've assigned the envelopes with the lowest value to the pepper that on average has the lowest rating on the Scoville scale. And that's the one you're trying to pick to bin, and you're keeping the other 4. Any ideas?
I've been watching Hot Ones recently, and I think I know Scorpion's really high up there. I know Habanero's really high up there, and I think the sound of Infinity Pepper sounds. It sounds.
You wouldn't name a mild pepper Infinity Pepper.
No.
Be stupid.
Yeah.
Chilies are usually quite. They're on the milder side, aren't they?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think they are.
Yeah. I've never heard of 7 Pot Bubblegum.
Me either.
No.
Why
Unless
would
it's
it be
a prize
7
for-
Pot Bubblegum?
Maybe it's a prize for a really crap snooker competition.
Yeah. Pack of gum.
Where are we going?
So
Which
what do you
one are we
wanna-
binning?
It's either bubblegum or just chili. Get that dice out.
It's not another
No.
6.
6? Well, it worked last time.
Chili it is.
Go for
You don't have
the
a dice that's just all 6, right?
I don't think so, no.
Go for the Bird's Eye Chili, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess we'll do that. Goodness me, what is going on with this world? Let's have a look, see what envelope number we've got for the Bird's Eye Chili. Number 11. We have no idea, do we?
Not the faintest.
Well, let's have a look, shall we? Your secret fortress tonight will not be... $20,000 dudes!
Hey!
Oh my god!
As we go up a level, up to a minimum of 30,000 dudes. Praise the dice.
Just imagine our life with Nick Knowles.
I know. You'll have someone to call daddy who isn't Bill Cullen.
I know. It'd be amazing. Clive, we get to live in Middlesex.
While you are sort of recoiling from your emotional turmoil there, yeah, Bird's Eye Chili has 75,000 Scoville heat units. Then we've got the White Bullet Habanero, 225,000 Scoville units. Then we jump to the Infinity Pepper at 1 million. 7 Pot Bubblegum, 925,000. Then the Infinity Pepper, 1.07 million. And then the Trinidad Moruga Scorpion, 1.2 million Scoville heat units. And yeah, the majority did pick the correct answer of Bird's Eye Chili. Very well done. So, 4 options left, and you got a big old block there 30, 40, 50, and 75,000 left in play. You're doing very well in the back half of this game. Let's keep going. Your next question is this: which of these operating systems was released the earliest, as in furthest away from now? Is it Ubuntu 9.04, Android KitKat, Windows Vista, or iOS 5? So as a reminder, we've assigned the envelope such that the envelope with the lowest value is assigned to the operating system that was released the earliest, i.e. furthest away from now. That's the one you're trying to pick to bin, and you're keeping the other 3. Do you happen to own any devices that run any of these operating systems?
I think let's talk this out. So, KitKat, it's always in alphabetical order, so that
which one are they on these days?
They don't use that anymore, I don't think.
Yeah,
I mean,
they've given up on letters.
They got to at least Oreo, right, before they gave up. So that's quite a way down the line. So KitKat could be fairly old.
Mm-hmm.
Although Vista would have been about 2006, 2007, right?
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure the iPhone came out in 2006, and that was before iOS was even a thing. So we can knock out iOS.
It seems unlikely Android would have made it all the way to K. I mean, were there even smartphones before Vista?
I don't think there were.
I think we're between probably Ubuntu and Vista.
I know nothing about Ubuntu other than it's a font.
I think it's one of those, it's one of the ones hipsters use. I think I briefly tried to use it when I was a hipster, and I turned out I hated it. Yeah.
Like what?
Everyone has a period of time that they regret.
Yeah.
What were you a hipster of? Like,
well, I wore a coat.
Oh. Okay.
You wore a coat. I wore a coat. Okay. It's not a time I'm proud of, but it's a time that happened.
Mm-hmm.
Which one are we picking to bin?
Vista.
I think we're solidly either 40 or 30 there, so yeah.
Yeah.
Vista?
Yep.
Okay. We'll bin Windows Vista then. Formerly codename Longhorn, this was, I believe.
Me too.
Let's have a look at the envelope number for Windows Vista. 9.
Oh, good. I think that was a crap one.
Oh, dear.
Oh, no, I've only just remembered it was the one that was second to 100k, so it could be literally any of those.
Could be any of these. Well, we've worked it out. It could be any of them.
Bob, I looked at the note. I looked at the notepad where I was taking my notes for each of the values, and on it just says "fuck."
Oh god.
Well, let's find out. Your secret fortune tonight will not be. You're playing a blinder. 30,000 dudes.
Yay!
Oh my god, Clyde! We're just one step closer to Nick Knowles. You know,
Might
Nick
even
Knowles.
get a patio.
Yeah. You know Nick Knowles? In 2018, he was reported to be living in Spain. And in June 2019, he was issued a 6-month driving ban and fined £1,480 for speeding and using a mobile phone whilst driving.
I mainly remember that someone in this server once claimed they had it on good authority that he was hung. So that's all I can remember.
Let's
about
reveal
him
the
these days.
answers here. So Windows Vista with a nice 0.6% there. January 2007 was when it was released. Then it was iOS 5. No, Ubuntu in 2009. Then it was iOS 5 in 2011, and then Android KitKat in October of 2013. Android KitKat being version 4.4. Very well done, and yeah, nice number of our audience getting that right as well. Let's put that away. Minimum win 40,000 for you now. Got to be feeling good about that.
It's great for us, but it's not great telly, is it?
I suppose maybe not.
But it's good for our morale in order to get adopted by Nick Knowles. Because the more money we have, the more likely he is to take us in with his 4 other children.
And that'll be a touching story for the one show in about a year's time.
Here are the envelope numbers that you still have to play with, audience. Hopefully you're doing well. Let's go to your second to last question, your penultimate question. This is this one. Back to movies again, I think. Yeah. Which iconic piece of movie memorabilia sold for the least amount of money at auction? Is it the girl's dress from the 7-Year Itch? Is it R2-D2 from Star Wars Episode 4? Or is it Sam's piano from Casablanca? So we've assigned the envelope such that the envelope with the lowest value is assigned to the piece of movie memorabilia that was sold for the least amount of money at auction. That's the one you're trying to bin, and you're going to keep the other two. Any ideas?
Is the girl's dress the one?
It's Marilyn Monroe's dress.
Yeah. Is that the one that Kim bought? Or
She did buy that, didn't? No. I thought she wore a different dress, but she didn't necessarily get it at an auction.
Yeah,
I think it was loaned out to her.
Okay.
So.
Okay. So that's not very useful then.
No.
But she still does have a taste for the expensive things in life.
Yeah.
If not necessarily finer. But
I'm just trying to rank. I don't think it's the piano.
I mean, R2-D2, that's already going to be a fairly expensive prop.
Yeah.
So that's going to boost really the base price.
Yeah. And then, I mean, it's Marilyn Monroe's dress. She's like the icon, the moment.
Yeah, obviously Casablanca's famous, but it's more for lines and stuff rather than, I guess, visuals or props.
Yeah, you know. I think it's the piano. That's my gut, but
I'm inclined to agree. Let's go with it.
okay. We're going to throw the piano out of here, Ash.
Okay, we shall do that then. Oh, hello.
And this is the sound effect of the piano getting thrown out. You ready?
Yeah. I thought you were just going to play the. I thought you were just going to play the PS2 sound.
No. It fell out of a window.
Apparently, Nick Knowles has just called. He said
What?
you would perfection to add to his 5-star family to make it a real rescue.
I've never seen any of those shows.
Let's have a look at the envelope number, shall we? Oh, hang on, we've got a subscription coming in from Danny Boy, all the way from Australia. Hello. Something like that. Thank you very much for the 34-month resub there, Danny Boy. Greatly appreciate them. Welcome and good morning to you in Oz. Let's have a look at this envelope number for Casablanca, the Sam's piano. Number 19. Again, we don't really know much about these. Let's find out. Your secret fortune tonight will not be. It's a misstep. 50,000 dukes.
Oh.
Can we play it again, Ash?
No, you do not get to play it again.
Especially with myth quotes, I'm sure.
I mean, yeah, it is, but anyway. It's that down the middle. The value of Sam's piano in Casablanca was $3.4 million. Greatest value was the girl's dress. That was $4.6 million. The cheapest up there was R2-D2 at a mere $2.76 million US. And look at that audience selection there. Pretty much kind of even there. 30, 30, 39. So, yeah, just a slight preference to Sam's piano Casablanca, but not much other than that. So, quite an interesting result there. Let's put that away. So, to the final question. 40,000 and 75,000 on the line here. Wishing you the best here. Let's find out what we've got for you for your final question. Which of these bands was formed earlier, as in furthest away from now? ABBA or Queen? So we've assigned the envelope such that the envelope with the lowest value is still assigned to the band that was formed earlier. You are still picking to bin, so you need to pick the band that you believe was formed earlier. That one will then go in the bin. You will then keep the one that was formed more recently. That one then will form your secret fortune. Any ideas?
I think I know this.
Oh, all right.
So ABBA was like 73, because I remember their first album came out and it was like Ring Ring, and that was before they got like, into Dancing Queen and stuff like that.
So does
it's
that
around
include when they were like called married couples or something?
that was a thing, wasn't it? Ooh.
That movie.
Queens.
Yeah.
I mean, Bohemian Rhapsody was a movie. I didn't watch it, but I saw the soundtrack for it. And
They weren't.
they
right
used to be
beside-
Smile. I remember that.
Oh.
It used to be called Smile, but I don't know if that counts as them forming. Does that count as them forming? Is there like filler text for that, Ash?
As
Or
far
are we
as
going
I'm
by the year that? Or are we going by like when they became that name?
As far as I'm aware, these are the years in which they formed under that particular name.
Okay.
They may have, gotten together beforehand as some other entity or something, but as far as I'm aware, it's when these specific entities were formed.
I think ABBA came first.
Queen wouldn't have been before 73, surely.
Really? Yeah, no.
Wouldn't have been, yeah.
Wouldn't have been.
I mean, when did
Oh.
Bohemian Rhapsody, the song, come out? That's
That was like a part of their second or third album. It was like Night of the Opera. I could be wrong, but I think it's ABBA. Because they've celebrated 40 years now, right? I think, or that was in 2014. They celebrated 40. Wait, Queen had a anniversary edition in like what year was
Did they?
that? Because I know ABBA. They did something in 2014 to celebrate like their 40th year or some shit like that.
okay. So Voyage wasn't, or whatever it's called, isn't. A
Voyage is
milestone.
just their newest album. No,
Gotcha.
which slaps, by the way. Give it a listen. But I think ABBA was ranked first.
I'm happy with that. Then, if you want to go for it.
Yeah, sure.
Picking
I've
ABBA
never-
to bin, yeah?
I've never lost trust in ABBA, and if it's today, I'm still gonna listen to their music. So
We're hoping for money.
must be funny. In a rich man's world.
Oh,
Oh wait, hold on, I got you. Hold on, wait, hold on. I actually know this one.
There we go.
That was sweet.
So we are picking ABBA to bin. Let's have a look at the
Yes,
two
we're-
envelope numbers to see which is where. Again, not that we really know what any of these numbers mean. But they're right next to each other.
Ooh. I mean, oh.
Envelope number 4 is with ABBA. Envelope number 5 is with Queen. So we've picked number 4, ABBA, to bin. At this point, we don't care about that. All we care about now is the one remaining envelope, which is number 5 for Queen. This one will contain your secret fortune. It's still going to be a big win either way, 40,000 or 75,000. Is it the biggest win, 75,000? Let's find out.
Clive,
Your
I just
secret
wanted to
fortune-
say-
oh.
Oh, sorry.
Go on. Go on.
Clive, I just wanted to say that no matter what happens, you've always been my best friend through and through, and I'm glad to have met you in this community.
You too, and even if we don't win the big money, I'm happy to settle for Lawrence Llewellyn Bowen.
Said no one ever. Your secret fortune tonight is... $40,000 dudes.
Mamma mia.
It'll do.
Oh, we're gonna have to settle for one now. That's okay. Yay.
Okay.
So the years in question were very close. ABBA formed in 1972. Queen formed in 1970. 2 years earlier. And was the one to pick to bin. Unlucky there, but still.
What a question.
40,000 dutes going your way. Hope you enjoyed this wonderful game.
Yes, I did.
Blast.
That's good to hear. Let's have a look at the audience to see how well they did. We have 2 top prize winners, Tipster and Roof Raccoon, with the big prize of 100,000 dukes. Then we've got Milk, Brandy Halo, NASA, ABME, 93 AJB, Oni, Forestfield, and Chris, and Mr. Vertigo getting 75,000 dukes. I think that's the most number that we've had getting like top 2 prizes. That's incredible. Then we've got Topper and Sintu and Bassoonist and Matt the Sprat on 50,000, 8 and Pop Ramen and Danny and Proogs on 40,000. It's a big paying game today. Curlo with 25,000, Sectra 14,000, Not a Cat 6,000, Sooty Cat 5,000, Puzzle and 4,000, and just along for the ride were Flyboy, Diamond Ninja, Matt the Ref, Prey, and TJ getting the free 100 dukes just for taking part. Clive, Toad, thank you very much for an absolutely awesome game of Secret Fortune to kick off season 11 of Quiz Night. I hope you both had a load of fun.
Yeah.
So much fun. Cheers, Ash.
That's good to hear.
You want to know a Nick Knowles fact before I go?
Oh no. Okay, go on then. One more.
Clive, did you know that in 2022, Knowles caused controversy when he went on a Twitter rampage over a broken McDonald's milkshake machine in Cirencester?
Karen.
I know. Maybe he wasn't the right one for us. But that's okay. Because we have Vernon K.
Well, you go and enjoy Vernon K and your 40,000 dukes, and we'll see you later. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Always a pleasure to have Toad and Clive just bring their A game into the proceedings of these games. Every kiss begins with a K. Oh goodness me! Thank you very much for the 100 bits there, GIs. Appreciate that. Right, that there concludes. Oh, apparently that actually happens as well. Cool. And then it all breaks. Oh yeah, I forgot it breaks at the end there. So that concludes the main game that we have this evening. Matt, are you still kicking around? Because we still have your game to close out before we move on. Because your game was sort of suspended, or at least your part of the game was suspended during Quizmas, and we need to finish that off because you were still in with a chance of winning a prize. Yes. If memory serves, you still had 10,000 dukes and 100,000 dukes on the board at the end of your game, which wasn't properly completed. Let me have a look to see, because I need to find my Secret Fortune pack, the originals. Need to find the one that we did play out, but then change the final question out, because obviously we played that question out with Brian. Unfortunately, he missed on that final question, but you will need to get a new question. So let me just chuck that in here. Oops, from multi-text, yes, please, thank you. And then we need to do that, and oops, and that, and then that. And hopefully also that, and then we read the question, make sure it makes sense. Is that correct? Yes. That reads correctly to me. Use text CSV format, close that off, and then I need to bring in the special code so that we can advance to the final question as well. So let me do that. And Matt, I see you have joined the live studio. How are you doing?
I've been here the whole time.
Well, all of the goodness me, it's been like about a month or so now, isn't it? Or even more than that.
It was mainly just me not knowing when is an appropriate time to ask.
Well, I mean, I've been terrible at tracking it as well, but it's good to have you back in good health as well, and we get to be able to play out this final part of your game as well. So let me get the game situated to where we were at. Make sure we get that all sorted out for you. Let me load the CSV. That's the wrong pack. Which pack? Oh, that should have been the right pack. Hang on. Did I not save it out properly? I thought I did. I thought I saved that properly. Apparently not. Which one did I chuck it in? Apparently I chucked it into the one from August. Okay. It doesn't really matter which one it actually goes into.
No.
So long as it loads the correct question at the end. Thank you for the follow there, Jim Speed. Appreciate that. Hope you're doing well. So, make sure it has loaded the question properly. It looks like it has. You don't need to enter into the lobby or anything like that, audience, because we're just going to be playing this one game out for Matt, and it is just one question as well. You can feel free to have a bit of a discussion about the question, but this is not going to be paying anything out. So, we're just going to very quickly jump through the lobby and get us to the main part of the game. Hopefully, ignore that. And there we are.
Here's me turning the volume down in the stream because I'm trying to adjust the volume of the game. No,
So
that's
there-
Quizbot.
So there we are. We are in this situation. 10,000 doots and 100,000 doots on the line as we were when the game was suspended. Let me quickly have a look to see if we can find out what envelope numbers we still have in this game. I don't believe they'll be the same numbers, because obviously that kind of spoil the result at the end. But although you don't get to see it in the question anyway. Let me see where I am at with this, because... Where's it gone? Trying to find my way around my project again. Always good. I cannot find it. Where are we? I'm trying to find my way and I cannot find it. Okay. The envelope numbers are... Where's the envelope wall? I have 2 envelope numbers, and I do know what the numbers are. So we have, in numerical order of the envelopes, not necessarily the numerical order of the values, we have envelope number 5 and envelope number 23 left in play in this game. One of them will contain the 10,000, one of them will contain the 100,000 doots. You have one final question to deal with. If you manage to get the 100,000 doots, then as per the rules of Quizmas, then you will win the £20 PayPal or equivalent prize for achieving the top prize. However, if you get the 10,000 doots, unfortunately, you will not be getting any prize according to the Quizmas rules. That makes sense? You happy to play on?
Yes.
Okay, so to continue and complete your final question, here it comes. Assuming properly calibrated clocks, which world capital would celebrate midnight on New Year's Day later? Your options are Paris, France, and Cairo, Egypt. So, as a reminder, we've assigned the envelope such that the envelope with the lowest value is assigned to the properly calibrated clock, the world capital that would celebrate midnight on New Year's Day later. And that's the one you're trying to pick to bin, and you're going to keep the one that you believe celebrates New Year's Day, as in stroke of midnight, earlier on. So obviously we're referencing from a continuous epoch essentially, so like the UTC timeline or whatever.
Right, okay.
That's what we're working from, because obviously both of these will be exactly on midnight in their local time frame of timescale. But we want to know relative to the absolute time of the world, which would celebrate midnight on New Year's Day later.
Okay, so all right. So if I can remember, the day basically starts off right next to Kiribati, I believe. That's like the earliest place to experience a new day. I can't remember where Kiribati is, so I'm just having to go based on which of these is more westward than the other, based on like time zone. Let's see. So Paris, Egypt, down there, like really north, sort of near Iberia. Celebrate later. So I'm picking the one that. So to me, that means I'm picking the one that is the most westward. Okay. I think, based on the question, Paris, France celebrates midnight on New Year's Day after Cairo in Egypt.
Is that the one you want to pick then to be in Paris, France?
Yes.
Okay. We shall do that then. And from the sounds of things, your working out and where you are associating things is correct, in that we are essentially looking for the more westerly time zone than the other. That's the one you're picking to bin.
That's what I'm picking to bin.
Yes, and that's what we've just...
Right.
That's what we believe we have just done. So...
Good.
Let's see what our envelope numbers are for our two remaining answers. Again, we don't really know what these envelope numbers mean, but they should hopefully be the two envelopes we still have left in the game that I mentioned earlier.
5 and 21.
Which were 5 and 23. Yeah. And they have assigned themselves in that order, it would seem.
I really wish there were 6 and 9.
I left that to the RNG to see if it would do that, but unfortunately it didn't.
Oh,
so,
damn it.
Envelope number 5. We're going to throw that in the bin, and we don't care about that at any point anymore. All we care about now is what is in envelope number 23. Because that one contains your secret fortune. And again, as a reminder, if this contains 100,000 dukes, then you win a £20 prize, PayPal, Steam, or otherwise, according to the rules from Quizmas. However, if this is the 10,000 dukes you reveal, then you're not going to be getting that. Your secret fortune tonight, 6 weeks ago,
We don't,
is... $100,000 dudes!
Thank God.
Finally a close to the game, and it is a win. So, for your reference, they are very close to each other. They are only one time zone apart. Paris, France is in GMT +1, and Cairo, Egypt is in GMT +2. So Cairo, Egypt would indeed celebrate midnight 1 hour earlier than Paris, France.
Yeah, because crucially, the lines are not perfectly straight down the globe. They zigzag based on region and kind of... Because I believe there's an island... there's another island that moved across I think it was actually Kiribati that moved across the line.
Oh, they love to jump around the date time zone. Yeah, they really do.
Yeah.
I think one of them is like either minus or plus 14 hours, because it makes more sense to them to trade with their neighbours rather than trade with America or whatever, where they're many hours away.
Thank you, Map Men.
Indeed, thank you, Mapmen. Of course, China with the one time zone to rule them all across such a wide expanse. I think it crosses like
terrible
would be
idea.
5. I think it would cross at like 5 or 6 different time zones where they actually have separate time zones.
I know,
but yeah, it's kind of crazy. But very well done, 100,000 dupe prize, and that means £20 PayPal or equivalent prize will be paid out to you from all the way back in Quizmas 2022. So send me a DM whenever you get a chance to figure out what kind of prize you want, whether you want to pay to PayPal, whether you want to Steam, or what other. I also do Amazon gift cards as well if you're interested in that kind of thing. Either way, we'll sort that out in DMs. But it's good to finally close to the game, Matt.
Yeah.
And it is a great finish as well for you. I hope you had fun.
Yeah, thanks.
That's good to hear. Well, take care, Matt, and we'll see you soon in season 11.
Yeah.
All right, take care.
Later.
Bye. Oh, there we go. We get a nice 100,000 Duke win at the end there. Congratulations to Matt Spratt on that top prize there, and £20 going their way as well for that prize. And yeah, we finally tied that little bit of admin up with a bow as well, and finally we have brought Quizmas 2022 to a close. And thank you, Pop Ramen, for that substitution question, which kind of works for the Quizmas time, because of course there would have been New Year's around then as well, so kind of thematically still fit the pack that he was trying to write for, given it was trying to do the 12 Days of Christmas trick. So that brings a close to all the quiz proceedings this evening. Shall we do a bit of marbling? I don't have my wheel cam set up, but I can obviously do the old slidey cam trick to get that in shot on my main cam. But we can do a bit of marbly stuff. So let me find marbles on stream, because I did point my Steam install to my Steam library, which I do have on a separate diskette, something like that. Although apparently it wants to reinstall it. It's installing DirectX. God, it's been a while since I've installed DirectX. Didn't realise that was still a thing. Don't copy that floppy. Goodness me, when was the last floppy I used? When was the last floppy I used? That would have been 2007? Sounds about right. 2007, I think, was the last floppy diskette that I used. And of course, it's displaying on the wrong monitor. Wrong monitor! Where's the options again on this? Settings. Oh, I'm gonna log into Twitch again as well. I gotta log into Twitch again. There we go. Settings, display mode, on monitor 0, maybe? No, that's not. I don't want 0, I want 2, apparently. There we go! There we go. We finally get there. So I go to the community maps. There's Matt the Ref saying he's been doing some tracking. Let's have a look then. Matt the _ref. Lots of tracks, in fact. We did do the Secret Fortune Yeet already. I don't know what else though. So let's go with the Immortal Alarming Catastrophe, shall we? Let's do that one. Let's go with that one. You had one for the finale that I didn't race. Oh, yeah, well, the finale did kind of run on much longer than I was expecting, because I didn't realise that the highlights video was going to be nearly 40 minutes long. Oh well. Thank you, Tipster, again for that wonderful edit. Exclamation mark plate if you want in on the finale of the season today. Well, in which case only, we'll just do 2 races. We'll do 2 races then, and we'll do double the amount of spins. We'll do that. We'll do two races and double the amount of spins, because why not? It's the beginning of a season. Exclamation mark plate if you want in. First and last finishers, yes, specifically finishers, not those that DNF. First and last finishers will get a spin of this here wheel behind me. That one there. Are the chips still on offer on the wheel? Unfortunately, they are no longer on the wheel, Chris. They have been on there for a while, but they are now no longer sitting on the wheel on offer. I do still have some chips, but they're not on for the wheel right now. So maybe there'll be a prize game of some description later on in the season for them instead. Let me do that so we get to see some names. We need some music. What music do we want for this? It's a good question. What do we want? Apparently I have that on my search history. I know it's a good track, but we've already played it recently. Anybody got some suggestions? Give me some funk with horns. I mean, yeah, we definitely need something like that. Let's go with. In which case, then, let's have a look at some Riot Jazz. What the hell is that? We're gonna go with. Yeah, let's do Corn on the Cob. We'll do Corn on the Cob from Riot Jazz because it's a good track. Let's get the countdown going, and then we'll play some Corn on the Cob. Are we ready? Here we go. Good luck, racers. Oh, it's on. It's on WASD. I need to reconfigure it. It's on WASD. Oh. I feel yucky. Who's first through the funnel? Oh, it's the short version. We're still spinning round. We're still spinning round. Gonna be here a while, folks. Oh no, I think we're starting to get through. Chris is first through. Oh, but Proogs, bloody hell, that was a hell of a launch. What's the oh god, shift is the default to move faster? In this layout? What? There's 93 being Samster. Samster with the short lead there. All sorts of routes going on. GIs and Sectra, Proogs and Samster. Oh, hello, Raiders. Hello there, Queensland Raiders. Hope you're doing well. We'll be doing another marbles race after this, due to democracy. G-Isons with the lead. Cetra and then Arun coming to the final funnel here with what I can only imagine is some sort of black hole type thing. Don't know if it actually is or not, but G-Isons is the first to finish. Congratulations. Then it's Cetra, then Arun, then Oni and Sapster. How are you doing, Quizidan? I've been having a good February. How are we doing at the back of the pack? We are looking at Milk, Colo, and Riff, and Pyro Pygmy that just do not want to get over this helix. Oh no, Pyro Milk do now, finally. But Riff and Colo don't. They much like it there instead, apparently. Oh, we're on a new season, Quizidan, so I've reset the dukes. That does mean you're probably on 0 dukes right now. I may have to rectify that. Oh, Riff! Nearly making it over. This is tense stuff here. Will they make it over? Riff nearly making it over again. Oh, Colo has made it over. So is Riff. It's now a race to the finish. Less than a minute. Here we go. It is Colo, then Riff, but anything can happen in the funnel. It is Colo, and then it is Riff, our final finisher. Very well done there, Riff, our final finisher. And G-Isons was our first finisher. As that music is almost finishing there from Riot Jazz. Saps didn't win, so vote no, he says. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to do the spins for this track now, resolve all of that, and then we'll do another track and do one from Oni that we didn't do. So let me change. I've got to go to OBS directly now because I don't have my Stream Deck set up because Windows install and everything. So we go to, I guess cam only is the one I want then, isn't it? It is that one, and then I slide the camera over. We're going back to old school tech here, folks. So we put the microphone stand out of the way, and this one is going to be for G-Isons. So here's a spin for you. And your spin is the following. What's it gonna be? The jackpot still stands at 270,000 doots. It's gonna take a nice easy 15k. Nice simple 15,000 doots go your way. Brings your total up to 15,000 doots. Nice and easy. Moving on to Riff Raccoon for a spin. Come on then, Riff. What we're going to do for you? Let's find out. Coming down to the speed of slowing down. What's it going to be? It's 10,000 plus another 10,000 to the jackpot. Brings the jackpot up to 280,000 doots now. Very well done there, Riff, getting an extra 10,000 on top of the, well, it looks like extra 100,000 they got earlier in the game. Very well done to you. So, we will go back to marbles then for our other race. Let's go back to main and go back to, you know what, I've never actually had to do this before. Let's go. Yeah, sure, apply. Go to, there we go. Go to Noni 91, 573. Never really have to do that. Never have to do a second race. So which one is it, Oni? Let me bring the microphone back again. Is it the disco finish that we want? Disco, yeah. Okay, we can do the disco. So, disco time it shall be. If you want in on this final race this evening, exclamation mark play is what you need to enter in to do that. And let me find something suitable then for that. Disco. Disco brass thing. Let's do. Let's do that. We'll do that track. I have played it before, but it's still a good track to play. So we'll go with that one. I think it'll fit the bill. Right. This is going to be. I keep defaulting to using arrow keys. And that's always a warm. Okay. Just yeah. Working out the flaws. That's all it is. Yeah, absolutely. Right. Come on then, Samson. Let's see if you get you a finish here. Get you a win. Let's find out who it is going to be. 10 seconds. Exclamation mark play if you want in. As we say, open sesame to Cool and the Gang. And hopefully I don't get DMCA'd, but we shall see. Natter first off, then Toot, then Riff, then Samster, and my god, the amount of strobing on this. I will advise, if you've got epilepsy or something, that you may not want to have a look at this, because it's a lot of strobing effect here, just on my eyes. Shape's trying to take the easy route down the frontal, then Samster. There they go down. Although Chris and Basudis out of nowhere. Basudis now with the lead, although getting caught up there. Toot takes the lead now. We go into one of the big wheels. He didn't even care about the big wheel. Straight through. Aru's off the track. Toad Boy's off the track. And Tipster as well. What is this texture pack? I have no idea, but Avery's all the way down here with Toot and Pyro Pygmy. I can't even see them. Because they're inside a thing. And now they're in tumblers. Some high velocity action here. Pyro Pygmy now joining the party. Coming into the lottery machine. Clive joining the party now, and here's everybody else. Clive and Toot go for a spin there, but finally out of the machine. Heading their way down the funnel. Toot getting caught up there. Clive also getting caught up. Working their way around, what, a Tesla coil of some description? Don't know if it does actually anything, but either way. Toot with the lead. Are they going to be our final? Are they going to be our first finish, I should say? well, we've got the concentric arcs to deal with. Clive, oh, getting caught up. Same with Toot as well, getting caught up. Anybody else going to make their way out? Pyro Pygmy maybe. Oramus Darrell maybe. Heading the way down. Who's it going to be? Oh my goodness me, Oren. Then Zeus. Then Pyro Pygmy and Toot. Then Sunny Cat. Then Clive of Legend. Those are our first few finishers. Who's at the back of the pack now? Let's have a look. Quizzy Dan's all the way at the back there from looks of things. No, Danny Gambit, in fact. Just making their way around the Tesla coil. But Quizzy Dan is stuck with the arc, so might be our final finisher here, based on current situation. Krugs and Danny Gambit look like they are finishing. Quizzy Dan, you are working your way around now. Could it be Quizzy Dan, our final finisher? I bet it could be, you know. You got a minute to finish. And there you go! Congratulations, Quizzy Dan. You are our final finisher. Very well done. Yes. God, that's a very dirty slider I've got now. I need to fix that. Thank you for the other 100 bits again. And as Tipsy says, yeah, the strobing effect has now finished, so you feel free to watch back on the stream now. Although you probably... Excuse me, Cool and the Gang. I will tell you when to open Sesame. Thank you. Oramus Darrell and Quizzy Dan, you're going to be getting some spins. So let's head back over to the other layout again. And... there we go. And get the command ready for Oren. And let's do it. Slide the camera over. Put the microphone away. And here we go. What's it going to be, Oren? Come on. It's another 10 plus 10. Brings it up to 290,000 now in the jackpot. And Quizzy Dan. Well, Quizzy Dan. Normally you like your single dupe, but you're gonna be you might get some more dupes, or you might get a no. We'll see. Let's find out, shall we? Imagine this has 101 less than symbol. Kinda. Go on then, Quizzy. Now what we got for you? Always says, give me the dupes. How many will it be? How many will it be? It's gone past the no. We could be back round to the no. Hey, that's not bad at all. 50,000 plus 50 to the jackpot. We'll take that. That brings the jackpot up to 340,000 dukes now. And that concludes today's The Wheel. Yeah, so that's what I've replaced with the chips. That was the 50,000 plus dual chips slot. But I replaced the chips with adding 50k to the jackpot on top of getting 50k for yourself. So yeah, it's still a very big wedge on the wheel. So congratulations there to Quizzy Dan getting 50,000 dukes just like that. Well, that there brings a close to the first episode of season 11 of Quiz Night. Yeah, I'm still doing this thing. I still need to fix some bits and bobs of the stream because there's still some things that have not been set up properly after the Windows reinstall. But it seemed to be okay. It seemed to all be mostly okay. So I hope you enjoyed the stream. Let me know if there was anything wrong with the stream or anything, like the video quality, audio quality, and I will hopefully fix it for next time round. Matt, gifting out a sub there to Walex. Thank you very much for that gifted sub, Matt. That's greatly appreciated, not just to me, but also to Walex as well, getting 1 month of ad-free viewing plus emotes and things like that. I am back on Friday with some 1 versus 100 action. I need to figure out what I'm going to be doing with that. Maybe we'll do some more speedrunning 1 versus 100. I don't know. It depends on how I'm feeling, I suppose, on the night. But we do have 1 versus 100 on Friday evening with a warm-up game of Brain Teaser. Yes, we're going to be bringing that round again for a bit of warm-up action. But before then, normally it's Ben that does these Thursday spots, but no longer. No, he does Tuesdays and Saturdays. Instead, it's Mr. Topper One Gaming. He's moving from Sundays, and tomorrow evening is his debut return in 2023. Topper One Gaming is returning back to your screens once again. What does he have in store for you? Well, he has Strike It Lucky as a warm-up game, plus then a wonderful game of his own invention, Elimination, as well, all written by Topper himself on Thursday, tomorrow evening at 8 p.m. Do go and give Topper a follow. He's finally back after such a long hiatus with tech issues and that, and although it might not have been the best result out of things, we are still in a good situation, and it's great to see you in a situation where you can be back on your feet, and give him all the love tomorrow evening if you can. So I'm back on Friday. Ben is back with you on Saturday. What does he have for you on this Saturday coming up? Well, he has for you Plinko the Quiz, Red Herrings, and Google That. That's what you got to look forward to on Saturday with Ben over on Royal_Flush. We also have JB Henry is going to be doing another episode of Video Game Jeopardy. That is around about sort of midnight, it's midnight, usually, the Sunday morning here at UK time. But that may be slightly different this weekend. I don't know entirely sure. But it says coming Saturday, so it should be on this Saturday for him, as in early Sunday morning for us. And then following that is usually Quarren Stream the Game Show as well, with wonderful friend Lee Eck and Mr. Game Show and all of the wonderful characters that you come to love over on the Quarren Stream the Game Show show. What else do we have? Matt is going to be doing a stream tomorrow at 7 and will be raiding into Topper as well, so do give Matt the ref a follow. Hopefully he's sorted his tech gremlins out. Prey will probably also be streaming at some point in the near future. Well, thank you again, Prey and M3, for filling in over the last week with the quiz night non-live events. Colour of Money and Team Countdown were absolutely amazing. Thank you very much for those. I apologise that we couldn't get you in during the actual Quiz Night Live event itself, but internet issues and things like that got in our way, but at least we were able to sort that out and get that all figured out and played out last week. So thank you very much for that. Kieran L2 when, says Lewis. I need to sort out other things first, like my tournament game for this year, and also sorting out Million Doot Drop for this year, and sorting out fixing things for Snap It Up, because that's coming up next week. Next Wednesday is the next episode of Snap It Up. Plus other new game idea that I have brewing in my mind as well. I need to figure out what I'm going to do with that. So lots of stuff potentially coming your way in season 11 of Quiz Night. Stuff and things. Oh, I didn't say that, did I? But either way, I hope you stay tuned with Quiz Night over the next season or whatever. Hopefully Duel 5 will be coming around soon this year as well. It's been a long time coming, and Duel 5 will be on the horizon sometime soon. Till then, take care, have a good evening. I'll be back with you on Friday. Till then, have a good evening. Bye. How do I do this exit thing? Oh yeah, I go to the intro scene. I don't have an outro scene, I only have an intro scene. So that's what I do. I go to the intro scene and then I end the stream.